up, everyone? Monday, August 14th, 11:53 in the PM. If we run into some crime, we're gonna see them.
California. 465 square miles of constantly interfacing humanity. Los Angeles, California. 465 square miles of constantly interfacing humanity.
The story you are about to see is true.
Give me a backup and inertia.
Backup air unit and a supervisor.
Employees in pursuit of 187 suspect. Still firing rounds at officers. All officers are code 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching #1 state.
Time for some action. Time for some action. Time for some
Metro from Intuit 4 for cancel.
time for some action. Time for some action.
Metro command 11, contact, PD matter only.
South Earl Street.
Alright.
Metro from
Code 6, 1270099.
Roger.
Back.
All that for I don't know. Yesterday I was having a bunch of problems with the connection.
No get lost. So I don't know what to get into it.
We're not gonna be out late tonight. Probably do like an hour spin around the city.
Continue cancel. Engine 6, engine 20.
It's a Monday, so Mondays usually. Oh, look at all these birds. Uh-oh.
5017.
What are they called? Are these crows? There's a crows. Look at all these crows. Bro, they're shitting on my car.
Involved but did not see any additional than 4900.
I said it on my car. It's crows.
SK22, verify your call to Wilmington.
That's a lot of cronies, man. Look, they're even on the building over there.
Unit 2, 3475, Colorado for investigation. 811, incident 4939.
I don't think I've ever seen this many crows in one place in the city. Crows are smart too. I think it's crows and ravens that recognize people's faces. Oh, this one's coming towards us. Oh no.
RD is 398.
Why is there so many crows here, dude? Inquiring minds want to know. Are they here for the release of the Barbie movie? Look, it's all the way over here. Dude, there's gotta be at least.
Will be standing by for PD on Figueroa near the northbound freeway on ramp.
There's got to be at least 500. Look, they're all up in these trees too. These are the ones that were pooping in my car. Dude, look how many, bro. Bro, there's way more than 500. One, two, because they're on the building too, and all these trees. Where do all these crows come from, dude? I think the most amount of crows I've seen in LA at one time is like 10. It's like a crow reunion, dude.
Traffic living in Inglewood, code 4994, RD847. Metro Premium 640, Choppsdale. 331, 331, please.
Roger, push route into 1950, light 464, you're canceled.
Please go.
Metro SQ4, patient sleeping.
Respond to Southwest on incident with type 07. The CPs are Cremona and Clemson.
Almost 6, be advised, we're still almost 6 on the 77th and 10.
I want to Roger, 190, 116 is still at scene of the incident.
31 is the
Alright, we're right here by LAX. Hopefully, these guys aren't attack crows.
841, 3873 responding for the 110 and the 10 freeway, 3831, disregard.
Look how many there is.
7 in Harbor, shots fired into an inhabited dwelling. 1308 North Wilmington Boulevard, 15-4965, RD532. No Harbor units available.
One shot into a house.
585, cancel that unit.
This is Boeing. Dude, could these be spy crows?
His callback is in the number. He can direct the location.
This is Boeing, man. They could be spy crows.
With one mail, your time, my mail, 767.
Russian spy crows.
80th Street into the 4980 or the 1265.
They're over in Albany Street at the 26 gas station. So it's all white, 30 years, black hat, white shirt, black pants, tattoo on the left hand. So 2 incident 4 and 17 2. 4956 and RD 504. Comment from a subject with 2 incident 03 RD 2105.
It's kind of weird that they chose that spot. We're right next to LAX. They're on top of the Boeing building. Who knows why they would choose that spot? Doesn't seem like a very crow-friendly area. There's refineries. Los Segundo refineries. Airplanes.
5 Victor Young King 722. Picking Beverly Glen, code 2 from 4994, RD 847, identify.
Street, NRD 1633.
Let me double check and make sure this isn't
So what we need is
a confirmed fire here.
the 2 incident 8, NRD 1645.
2006 Chevrolet sedan, Chianti Blue 150.
We had a fire in Carson.
And Brown Lane.
It's 14 miles out, so we want to make sure it is a fire.
9493 flooding 18618 Collins Street. Rescue 4 on the radio of the headache intersection elevated Chavez.
If only.
Rescue 96 8 by 9.
Rescue 96 person down intersection
63 miles.
Avenue.
MHIF, I was on radio 3602 West 68th Street, incident 5, Audi 1241. I'm for Unit 415 man with a possible knife, 200 South Occidental Boulevard, apartment 103. See the PR waiting in her vehicle for location. Suspects a male, Moroccan, black shirt, black shorts, unknown if currently armed with a knife. Using them to vandalize the PR's property. Monitor comments, code 20010, RD 231.
Katrina Battery, suspect 731 South Hill Street, suspect female, age 21 years, black clothing, white shoes. Hit a female, age 21 years, black sweater, white shorts, correction, white shirt, black shorts, white shoes. Scope 2, incident 11, RD 162.
Rescue 4, just on the comments, can you attach me on your as well, please?
45 10 988, just on my CAD. You can put me on incident 3058, please.
Roger, you guys are reporters.
Olympic units, 415 male, assaulting a woman, 8th in New Hampshire, 8th in New Hampshire, suspect a male Hispanic wearing black clothing, assaulting a female Hispanic, code 3, incident 13823.
Agent 97, wires down.
They can't mark the location. The residents have to make a formal complaint.
Charles. 9 Charles. Information knowledge for incident 14, RD 2002.
Yeah, code 3, con RD 2036, identifying.
Park.
961 Judge Street, code 2 incident 5001, RD 1612. Roger.
Also related to our previous call.
Alright, we're gonna
Flowers.
move on.
Code 2 incident 15, RD 52.
They already cleared one unit, so I don't think there's a fire. Not a big one.
Roger.
You hold back.
Next 21ACX21, your man woman dispute at 5 West 87th Street, South Valley, domestic violence, suspect female unknown. The PR said that he was in an unknown motel, room number 118, possibly near or on Figueroa. Line was disconnected no further. Still put to incident 5,318.01. Hey, Southeast Unit, GP assist occurred 10622 South Figueroa Street. PR standing by in front of location. Vehicle taken at the black Mercedes P250. 8 young George David 609. 8 young George David 609. Flashing southbound Figueroa towards Imperial. Skip to incident 18 and RD 1832.
There's been a lot of calls on Figueroa.
Location.
1825, Roger, 18.
There was a robbery at a Rite Aid on Figueroa.
The location.
I'm not sure if that was Figueroa out in
Flight.
Highland Park or Figueroa over here.
If I've canceled incident 501368, I didn't want to handle.
Roger, 231.
Should we go check on the future home of the future champion Los Angeles Clippers?
17X7 clear.
Last time I passed by, the stadium was like,
Roger.
it's pretty much like,
190-20-04.
it's like 80% done, dude. It's just a bunch of finishing stuff you gotta finish.
On Charles Robert, 79 Henry 73. Red Mercedes.
You know what? I think I am gonna pass by.
West 204th Street. PR number 2 call back.
Pass by the future home of the champion Los Angeles Clippers.
PR with the gun. Suzuki vehicle is a white Chevy Impala. License plate 9 David Charles Lincoln 688. 9 David Charles Lincoln 688. Vehicle has no tinted windows. Internet 4956.
1 will release you guys to get up to the CT. Zeros to 3+1.
821 to receive.
I'm going to hold gears or eyes on that suspect. Can you keep them on the line, please? Stand by, you Gary's on the line?
4322 South Figueroa Street. Suspect was last seen peeing on foot northbound Figueroa to an unknown location. Suspects are described, suspect number 1 is described as a male black hoodie, black pants, white shoes. Suspect number 2 is going to be a male black hoodie, gray pants, black shoes. Suspect number 3 is going to be a male black, gray hoodie, black pants, white shoes. And suspect number 4 is going to be possibly a male black ski mask, black sweater, black pants, and black shoes. All 4 suspects with black semi-automatic handgun. Property taken is approximately $10,000 in U.S. currency. Okay, man.
Damn.
PR on Western North at 186.
They knew what they were going after.
33 your status.
Man.
Where?
All 4 suspects, too.
I thought this was a stolen Mercedes. I think they got away in a Mercedes.
South Figueroa Street. Suspect
Keep them on the line, please. Stand by, you Gary's on the line?
4322 South Figueroa Street. Suspect was last seen peeing on foot northbound Figueroa to an unknown location. Suspects are described, suspect number 1 is described as a male black hoodie, black pants, white shoes. Suspect number 2 is going to be a male black hoodie, gray pants, black shoes. Suspect number 3 is going to be a male black, gray hoodie, black pants, white shoes. And suspect number 4 is going to be possible. Black pants and black shoes. All 4 suspects with black semi-automatic handgun. Property taken is approximately $10,000 in U.S. currency. Okay, man.
PR on Western North at 186.
That was at a Rite Aid. Let's see.
33 your status.
I heard this call before I started here. 4322
Figueroa.
Figueroa.
47th and McKinley. 47th and McKinley. Suspect was last seen on 47th Road Central on a bicycle.
4322
2 minutes ago. The suspect is a
Figueroa.
male black wearing a black sweater with a white stripe figure on the back, black pants, firing 2 shots in the air.
Oh yeah, it's a Rite Aid. On Vernon and Figueroa.
3 from Martin Luther King and Central to 47th and
Right next to the Ross. Across the street from the Jack in the Box.
Yeah, 20.
They must have known there was a cash, some cash moving, dude. That's a lot of money to steal. 10,000.
He stayed there routinely at 575 Clemson. She looked through his phone and he was just there just yesterday in that area.
White shoes. Number 2, black hooded sweatshirt, gray pants, white shoes. Number 3, gray hooded sweatshirt, black pants, white shoes. Number 4, black ski mask, black sweater, black pants, black shoes. All suspects were armed with handguns. Property taken was U.S. currency. Information on incident 4981.
It sounds like they robbed a Rite Aid. Unless they.
Verify if the suspects are on
Who else could they have robbed in that? Rite Aid?
Stand by.
Unless they robbed there's a food truck there that's popular, but I don't know if they would have $10,000 on.
Let me give the message. Identify and repeat.
Porter Ranch from Rinaldi to 10400 Owens Mouth. Further comment, suspect came onto the PR's property. Stand by. 17823, no further.
I think they probably hit the Rite Aid.
5 Adam 24, you can send me incident 4965 and cancel 5 Adam 85.
585, cancel incident 4965. 524 handle.
Ambulance Avenue 8739
We're gonna pass by the
code 2, incident 37, RD 1985.
We're gonna pass by the City of Champions, future home of champions, Los Angeles Clipper Arena,
Roger.
the Intuit Dome.
Wednesday male Hispanic, 30s black shirt, black pants, banging on the windows. Monitor comments, code 2 is 0042 8128.
It's right down the street.
50, Roger.
3 minutes. Jacoby and Myers. Tu equipo ganador. Your winning team, Jacoby and Myers, injury lawyers. Those guys are like the originators of TV commercials. It was Larry H. Parker and Jacoby and Myers. Those are, if you're not, if you're from LA, you know them. If you grew up here, you're older than like 30 years old. You remember the early ones. It was always Larry H. Parker, Jacoby and Myers. Larry H. Parker, remember there was that same guy. I don't know if this was urban myth, but there was that guy that he would use in all the commercials, right? It was like, Larry H. Parker got me 2.1 million, or was it one? I think it was 2.1 million. And this is back when 2.1 million was like fucking $7 million. It was a lot of money. You could buy a house for like $150,000. And the urban myth was that that dude was actually paralyzed or had his. He was in a wheelchair because they would only show his face. And that's how he got 2.1 million. Of course, dude, he lost his fucking ability to walk. Oh damn! Look at the Clipper Arena. Let's see what this masterpiece of convenient urinals is looking like here. It's right here to the right. Oh. I'm liking the roof. The roof looked pretty sick from back there. I can hardly see it from over here. Here's the backside. You can kind of see that they're it's hard to see there, but there's some paneling on the side that's going to go over those red bars. They started it on the right side, those white panels.
Can you also raise the 7 please?
This is gonna, I think this is one of the parking structures. I'm assuming that there's going to be more. There's that one and then the bridge. Because this does not look like there's enough parking to put all those people in. And this is crazy that like these people right here, dude, their neighborhood went from like just regular old neighborhood to now being right up against fucking 30,000 people are gonna come here like 3 times a week. It's gonna suck for traffic. The football stadium already sucks for traffic. But some of these people are probably gonna make money renting out parking, bro. It's like a little economy, dude. Over a weekend, I think they could probably make like $100 a weekend, depending how many parking spaces you have. Because you got the football stadium, you have the forum for the concerts, and now you have the Clipper Stadium. If I owned a house right here, dude, I'd turn my house into just parking, dude. Especially game day, like football game day, when there's no traffic, no parking. Dude, they charge like fucking $50 to $100 in parking. Well, I guess these are the offices. Intuit Dome. Alright, it's a little underwhelming from this side. The airplane flies like, where is it? They fly like right there, dude. Right next, almost over it. If you stick around here enough, during the daytime, you'll see a plane fly by. It's almost like they fly right over the stadium. Or arena, I should say. So this is, I guess, the main parking structure that they built. I'm guessing there's probably another parking structure that's going to be on that side. And maybe they're going to share the parking from the stadium. I mean, this structure is big, but there's no way that this is the only structure for this whole arena, dude. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-story parking structure to fill up this arena. I think this holds like 30,000. And then there's gonna be this little bridge to walk across. The bridge to Championship City. Dude, Danny Manning rolling over in his grave right now, dude. It's excitement.
Just advised 581 that we are returning to the 12 581 is responding back to 4th Street.
Maybe they'll have like the Hollywood Park Casino has a lot of parking too. Maybe they'll lease some of their space for parking there.
Roger, I'll put you back on to the
Hyde Park Motel Room 112. Victim.
Let's go, Clippers. Let's go.
A male black, braided hair, white cap, losing, go to incident 15-634 freeway.
I can't really see much. I'll go around and check it out.
14 Queen Lincoln 81, 14 Queen Lincoln 81, are you clear?
I think this hotel right here is owned by the guy that owns the Sears Tower in downtown LA. You can look that guy up, dude. He wants to turn the old Sears building, Royal Heights, into like a homeless, like a transition center. I forgot what the official name is, but somewhere, you know, where they're going to provide training, jobs, housing, medical, everything, because it's a giant building, bro. And I read his story. He paid only like $25 million for that property, bro. Talk about a fucking bargain, bro. But I think he bought it during like the last recession. 25 mil? Bro, that shit is so many acres. You could build a small little city right there. So this is the back of the dome. It's looking pretty cool, actually. What do you think? Yo, man, shout out to Chris Kamen, Danny Manning. Oh, damn, a plane just flew by. It's foggy, though. It's like a couple 100 feet to the left of the dome, if you guys seen the lights. Dude, Chris Kamen, Elton Brand, Danny Manning. I wish they were alive to see this, man. Corey Maggette, Eric Piakowski, man. I wish they were all still alive to see this, man. Darius Miles, Various Styles, Q Rich rolling over in his grave right now. Keon Doolin, Lloyd Vaught, Olden Polonese, Michael Oliva Candy, Chris Kamen. All the former Clipper greats. I haven't even got to the Lob City Clippers, dude. Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin.
Edward E. 140 67014 goes to Highland north of Hollywood on an Arizona plate. Pause for Adam 77.
Elgin Baylor, the worst GM of all times. Hey, but at least he worked for the worst owner of all time. Alright, so you go this way. This way is Sofi Stadium. And I guess they're building a mall here. This to the left is like some high-end shopping. Hold up, this is splitting up. The future of fandom. Actually never been in here. It's been closed off. There's some housing here that they built here too somewhere. If you guys don't know, there's a alright, so this is the back of Hollywood Park, the casino. Oh, okay, cool. You can get to the SoFi Stadium. That's the football stadium, SoFi. If you guys want to see a tour, I did a scooter tour of this on my other channel, Alien Alphabet on YouTube. Type in a SoFi tour. I was riding a scooter, so it's a little shaky most of the time. There's a lake back here, a man-made lake.
Just trying to verify, check where he has on, because he has a back towards it. That will be up here. Yeah, roads are in.
They were just run over. It's the lake. So the lake and the little park is open to the public. Clear bag policy. It's right here. You just can't see it. I don't think I can drive there right now. But you can come during the day. Come and ask. Come in through what's that street? Prairie. Come in through Prairie and tell them you're here to take a stadium tour during the day, and they'll let you park in the lot that's right next to the lake, and you can go up to the entrance of the stadium. You don't have to take the tour. This right here is the YouTube theater, right here, which is like right at the entrance of the stadium. It's a small theater, but they get big acts because it's like brand new, state of the art. But they get big acts, dude. I heard it's really good because it's small, so the acoustics are better. Like it's made for concerts. Or you could actually pay and take the tour. I heard they let you go on the field, you go through the locker rooms.
Century 2020, 1829, 1829, your ambulance
VIP entry.
323 East 5th Street has been upgraded to code 3 instead 19 or 147. 69.
But I think once all this stuff is done, once it's like open, I think there's going to be parking to go to that man-made lake thing. And when I did that stream, I found out that I think 3 people have died here too. One person, I think, died from heat exhaust. No, one person fell during the construction of the stadium. Construction accident. One person drowned in that water feature. It's like a big man-made lake with waterfalls. One person drowned there. And I think one person died from heat exhaustion and cocaine intoxication while working here. And maybe one more person. Oh shit, what is that? I don't think we're meant to go over these little barriers here. Let's turn around. The brown zone.
No, 49 out, cancel 101 handling.
You see those like pillars at the top? They have the same type of shock absorbers that the 6th Street Bridge has.
916.
Just smaller ones. Well, I'll say the stadium isn't really much to look at from the outside, but I heard it's nice inside. It better be nice. It's brand new. My friends that are football fans said it's cool. They have I think they have like the biggest LCD screen in the world or something, dude, or at least in the football stadium.
1235 North Gambia, this is 74.
Okay, one Roger.
Man, what don't they have here? They have the Forum, which is a concert venue. They got the YouTube Theater here, that's another concert venue. They have the Sofi Stadium for concerts and football and whatever else they put in there. And now they got the Clipper Arena, dude. Intuit Dome.
My TikTok on short of the still pure generator from the RV. Stating as a nice here did not see
Inglewood is now the sports and entertainment capital of the world. What else can they put here, dude? Circus du Soleil. The North American Mime Academy. I wish you could go to the waterfalls right now. It's closed.
1283 has 5020.
Waterfall thing is on this side over here.
Suspect smell white, possible blue shirt. PR can possibly direct code to incident 80, RDS 678.
What's the housing?
ZU1 is Interwatch.
Did you see?
But game day, dude, football game day especially, I'm telling you right now, do not even come within fucking 5 miles of the stadium on football day. Before the game or after the game. Maybe you could come like at halftime, you might be able to move, but right before the game or after the game, like an hour after, do not even come within 5 miles of this shit, dude. You get stuck in this traffic, bro, and it's complete gridlock. And there's like, how many people fit in the stadium? Like 50,000? All those people dump out into these neighborhoods waiting for Ubers, and dude, some people are like all the way at Crenshaw, all the way by the 405, wearing football jerseys, waiting for their Ubers. It's ridiculous, bro. Oh look, this is gonna be 2,500 homes. Live life local. HollywoodParkLife.com. Is this where the... No, this is like the mall part. I guess this is gonna be like an outdoor little mall. This is shopping. And 2,500 homes. Would you guys live here?
3994981.
It seems like a cool place to live, but now that I know the traffic jams, bro, like, I don't know. I'd have to have like an electric scooter that I can ride out in. Because you're pretty much a prisoner to the traffic whenever there's a football game. It's ridiculous, bro. It's,
Avenue 17 May 49.
to get from what's that shit, Manchester to this street over here, Century, like 1 hour, dude.
Something at 21.
And it's all backed up, dude. Crenshaw's backed up, Prairie, La Brea, everything, bro. Manchester, Century.
Westwood and Linden. Christian Westwood and Linden Road. Like 4 perfect in the manner DD28.
Like, you would fucking flip out if you got caught in it. Don't say I didn't warn you, dude. If you get caught up in it, you're gonna fucking have road rage. You're gonna flip out. It's fucking, it's frustrating as shit.
And then the Bureau also requested an RA response to Olympic and Beverly Glen, as he is now responding.
Can I have the return response, please? Thank you.
Backside.
298 code 10, code 10 for equipped.
I think these buildings here are the NFL buildings. Yeah. I think this used to be in Culver City, the NFL, like, I think this is the NFL, like, headquarters, man. That building right there.
Roger.
Or at least one of their main
As a
buildings.
address for our down person. Her name is
National
going
Football
to
League.
be Dean Renaud or Taylor Renaud. Roger, verify your, I'm supposed to show you in route to let me know to verify you're no longer in route. Roger.
I see open the carport for your entry. But, Roger, I do have to call at Coldwater and Shawway.
Culver City.
Yeah. 63.
Sofi Stadium. And that's the Forum.
To verify the toll request is for them. They say this area is covered by the sheriff.
It's Magic Johnson rolling over in his grave right now.
With the Guard of Hollywood.
Rams.
For the PR? Or is the PR going to meet them?
They did show you another request?
Oh, the stadium looks a lot cooler from right here.
237, 237, sir.
Yeah, I'm ready to meet.
I guess this is like the front face.
Windows, good to answer 93 or 8555. K63, Kelmar says it's not their area to recover. He wants to know exactly what you want.
Yeah, Rod.
Let's turn around. We gotta get out of here.
United, Roger.
That's the nighttime cruise here. The nighttime tour of the stadiums.
Correct, Valley 1100.
I guess it's like a bowl down there.
312, your peers does not wish to meet in person. Advise apartment number 1 was where the gunshot was heard.
The stadium is down here. Like the field?
All units code 4.
You can't really see, right? You can kind of see in there, those are like the bleachers.
20, if you cancel your response.
Between those bars, and then you can kind of see the bottom part. You still can't see the field.
50-51.
If the PR step out, wave us down, we're going to be driving to Westmore. I just somebody. 5855, disregard, make contact with PR. Roger.
I'm surprised the crows aren't right here.
Express 829.
They must have something installed there.
Apartment number 7,
shocks the birds or something.
Ready 1549.
Oh yes, the 4301, Westmoreland Drive. 730, sorry, that's it.
Vermont, Sunset Station. 333 Vermont, Sunset Station.
Roger.
Well, they didn't build that many apartments. I thought there was going to be way more housing. Well, the people that really lucked out are the people that own these businesses around here.
999 canceling to the 426, cancel my callback.
But I don't know. It's hard to say because, yeah, they're going to make a shitload of money in parking. Whoever owns these little strip malls and all these businesses, but I don't know if they make more money because of all the people coming through.
63, no further.
I guess some will. Or does it hurt? Or does it hurt their business that like the regulars can't come and the locals can't come because it's the traffic? Like all these restaurants. It's probably good for them because there's so many people that I bet you it's enough to fill up their restaurants on game day. Or whatever else is around here.
1975, 1975, replay.
I'm sure the liquor stores sell out too. Game day. But I don't know, dude. It literally takes like an hour just to drive from here to Century. From right here, dude. 97th Street to Century. Right? This next light. Like 20 minutes. Gridlock, dude. To right here. 20 minutes, dude. It took to right around.
Take 2-3, the caller for 2-3 last one is on the line. She's also in premise hazards and supervisors to respond for the special instruction. Additional answer for 7.
Justin Westworth. Southward Trigger out, work to work, checking 58578.
Where are the trains? There is a train, but it's further down.
96 and 1549.
I think, where's Market Street? Market Street goes to, what street is that? Florence? That's the train, and I don't know if they're...
Mercedes SUV going north on there.
It's a little bit off from the stadium street. I don't know if there's going to be shuttles from the train. I mean, they have spent a shitload of money, dude. If you look at Inglewood on the main streets, all these main streets, dude, Santry, Manchester, all the main thoroughfares have been fucking remodeled, and new islands and palm trees and 50 digital billboards.
Blue SUV Mercedes. So yeah, we caught him right here. He went 2 blocks down.
It's good for the people that own their homes here. If you own real estate, it's gonna be good. It's been good and it's gonna be good. For people that don't own, they're gonna get priced out.
19 George 50, showing the Michigan use in Washington.
19 George 50, Roger, good night.
Because now Inglewood is going to have all this tax money. And smaller cities like Inglewood, they're better ran than LA. All the best cities in LA are the smaller cities. Especially a city with this type of tax base. Like Santa Monica. They're all the best, cleanest, best ran cities. They're the smaller ones, dude. Burbank, Santa Monica, Culver City.
Yeah.
And even these are more traditionally it's been a more low-income areas, but
transgender females assaulting unknown person.
now that they have all this money that's going to be coming in from taxes, it's going to be ran way better.
Catalytic, Daffy, AM, PM, Confusion 104, D521.
In my opinion.
And the guy in Santa Monica.
I'm sure all of this is Century right here. I think they have plans for a big hotel over here.
14.7, traffic stop. Francis and Overland.
Yeah, just to like LA is so poorly ran, dude. It's such a big ass city, and it's
Overland 2, boy, 339.
just the way that they distribute the money. It's like it goes all the way from the valley to South LA. I don't really know how they distribute the money or how the districts work, but it's not ran very well as a whole, dude.
Copy, good 104, 3521.
585, do we then call him John?
Next is fine. One number's going to be 2 George 1, William Boy, 58, King, 88,
Long Beach?
127, 48,
Yeah, but Long Beach is too far. I mean, I'm listening to these calls so we can go to when if one comes out. I don't just listen to the call. Sometimes when I do go to Long Beach, I will turn it on.
1, William Boy 5. 5 minutes ago on the south, west corner. The suspect is described as a male black with dreadlocks, black hair, 6 feet 200 pounds, approximately in his 30s, wearing a dark colored sweatsuit. The weapon used was a pocket knife. The weapon is outstanding, and there was no property taken.
Oh, Tricky Ricky, thanks for the PayPal.
240, you can check quick 4. 1308 North Wilmington Boulevard, apartment 1. No evidence of
Vernon begs to differ on that. Well, yeah, but Vernon is a
1308 North Wilmington Boulevard, no evidence of trouble.
Vernon is a poor city. In a way, so was Inglewood now. But like,
585, cancel incident.
they gotta have something to bring all the tax money and all these stadiums, bro. Like,
Back here.
you've seen all the repairs they did to Century and all the renovation they did to the streets. It's all that money coming in from the stadiums.
Just 189.
And it's not, everything around there's not gonna look the same. 15, 20 years, it's going to be completely different. And that Market Street in Inglewood, it's owned by the owner of the Rams, I think. And it's pretty much like almost abandoned. They kicked everybody out. And I thought it was abandoned. I always wonder, like, why is there fucking, all these businesses are gone? You know, like, they've been there for whatever, 30, 40 years, right? All these... It's like it's kind of like a 3rd Street promenade of Inglewood, you know? But it's more like local mom and pop businesses. It doesn't have like the big chains, right? And it kind of like, it just completely looked like abandoned, and there's so many shit for lease now. And it's because that dude bought it out. I guess they bought him out, and then they're kicking everybody out so they can renovate and bring in all that, all the new businesses and get new leases. So I think kicking everybody out was done on purpose. And that's closer to the train. That's only a couple of blocks from the train. So it's between the train and kind of the stadium.
other 34 years last year, Black Hannah. Put you into 120 RG636.
And they're gonna have big plans for that shit. I'm sure they already do. They probably have a lot of that stuff already like booked for big corporations.
Student 0121 RD 1322, stand by for additional.
Time out. Caller complaint 4247 South Cloverdale and say 4554. Identify.
B420, step 6. Glimmer Park along with SB 420. You're with 421. 31 FB 423, 31 FB 423. Have you arrived to Hollywood and Western?
Possible. 561 Roger.
But a bunch of the houses in Inglewood, a lot of the houses are like $1 million down there. I want to say like the cheapest houses I've seen in Inglewood are maybe in the 700s right now. 700 to 800,000.
423, 423,
There's no cheap homes in Inglewood anymore.
East of Clyde.
On your Farm 2 Madison School, open better location 437 Adams Boulevard. Additional incident 0121, stand by for additional.
Like when I was growing up, a lot of people moved out. They moved from the west side. They moved out of
Supervisor, Sunlight Place, west of Carmona.
Out of like Venice, Santa Monica, those areas. Culver City, they all moved into Inglewood. It was like the first big migration down because people moved down here. It was cheaper, and then people bought houses for all the people that used to rent.
What do you have?
My aunt bought a house over here. A lot of people, a lot of my friends, families bought houses in Inglewood.
It's located at Manchester between 84th Street and 85th Place. Vehicle stationary. Additional incident 946.
They were, dude, back then, I think some of those houses they bought for less than $100,000, dude. It was like, you get a house for like 80 G's back then. And a lot of those people still have those homes, dude. If they paid $80,000 for it, they're probably worth like $1 million bucks.
1996 Honda Civic 2 hatchback license. 6 William George Zebra 871. 6 William George Zebra 871. Information incident 109 9159.
On the 4% follow up with 81.
I mean, nothing is cheap in LA anymore, bro.
91 to day 1.
Even right here, dude. This is
101
this is Figueroa, right? This is like
Trying to 106 just off Figueroa. Additional incident 18.
some would say that this is probably one of the most dangerous and worst places to live in LA. Between this area and like Watts, right? And let's see how much the houses are here. Oh, actually, there's one for $520,000 here. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 884 square feet.
Highway 93, semi.
On the other side of the freeway, 609,000.
The suspect has a friend that's paid somewhere on Sunlight Place.
And 560,000. So it looks like the prices dropped down a little bit, dude. Because I used to look these up, and they were almost every house around here was like in the high 6s to 800,000. Still a lot of money though. 520,000. I guess in today's market in LA, that's kind of cheap.
795. The plate for that request is going to be 18 Edward King 032.
Today 9518 Edward King 032.
continuous battery domestic violence in progress. 12157 San Fernando Road, code 3 incident 131 RD 1924.
See, up here, there's more like there's one for 1.2 million.
Of a resident, he's attempting to obtain the house number. License plate is 7 Edward Ocean Tom 336. 7 Edward Ocean Tom 336. Step by.
599,000.
More Avenue 537 South Kenmore Avenue. Pierre Steinbein on White Nissan Road. Code 3 incident 132. January 2027. Stand by for
This one on 83rd. 590,000.
Residence 4554, cancel caller.
Regular 4 code 3, call identify. Repair, where should be? 9023, stand by. Sweater underneath, following a female on foot, attempting to pull her into a dark alleyway. Victim is a female, black 20 to 30 years, black sweater and shorts 390. Code 3 incident 130 174. Touching the panel, identify.
Can you say this? Incident number 9?
Created by Roger.
Or if you arrive. 53rd, incident 113, RD 513, East Southeast Unit, man woman dispute, 835 West 165th Place, incident 125, RD 1891.
28 responding to 3 from 11th and Mellow to 537 South Kenmore Avenue.
Would you guys pay this money to live here? If you're from like another state, it's kind of hard to compare the prices. But if you're from LA, in this area, or California, would you pay?
67, have you arrived?
Would you pay $600,000 to get a home here in this area?
Roger. Black pickup truck with a 1-year-old child in the seat. The fish follows to 131.
If you're from like another place, things are cheaper, but also like the minimum wage is like $8 an hour or something.
Queen 30, Queen 25, Roger. Good night. Thank you.
And it's also just a supply and demand thing.
Good, Roger. Pull up units 2039, 2039, additionally as domestic violence history and violation, 537 South Kenmore Avenue, suspect male, black, 36 years, 6'5", 200 pounds, wearing a burgundy Herschel beanie, a white Herschel shirt, gray pants, white and blue Nike shoes, additional incident 132.
27, 14, 827, are you clear?
The thing is that a lot of people, a lot of these homes, the ones that are rented apartments, dude, they're owned by people that are investors, bro. These are people that live in Beverly Hills.
29, standby.
Whatever, dude. Nice area, Sherman Oaks. They own and they rent.
With a black hooded jacket, no one carry a pocket knife.
They just hold it. They know that eventually it's gonna. It's like a risk, but they're gonna make more money when it goes up. Like if they were to just clean this area up, right? Get rid of all this. Your house would probably go up another like fucking 30%.
Online further, code 3 incident 140 1735.
And home prices just keep going up anyways.
All 50, Roger. Roger, reach up 6. 325 Helms Avenue, with the you previously responded to. Can you respond to possible question?
I think that they should just legalize prostitution over here, and they should just make it a tourist like a red light district.
6 in the northwest corner, 704th Street.
And they might as well.
Entry unit, looking at suspect are now 8 and made. Westbound 8th Street, now approaching Spring Street. Subject is a female, black or female Hispanic.
And I also think that eventually they're going to legalize gambling in California.
Being followed by a burgundy Dodge Charger, unknown plate.
Sooner or later, I think that they'll legalize gambling. Like they'll limit it, but I'm pretty sure that there'll be like slot machines and like a little mini Vegas.
Good night. 1817 and 1849, good 6, 15 degree.
they're not prosecuting and all that, but I think it should just be like permitted, and I mean it would clean things up, bro. It's safer.
We can see a victim or a burgundy Dodge Charger.
Burgundy Dodge Charger.
You see a victim or a North Code 6 8th and Main.
1-1-6 8th and Main.
Does you have a updated location? We can see a victim or a burgundy Dodge Charger.
8th and Main.
There you go.
Catalytic, verify 19 Victor 2 watch, correction, 19 Victor 3 watch 2 is end of watch.
We're one of the first nights of Stringer.
93, the PR states
Stringer
that
is
the
live,
vehicle
right?
is closer to Western, between Western and Harvard.
One of the first calls I ever came to, the first call where I seen somebody die, was right here on this exit, next to that building on the right. That's the freeway exit, and there was a homeless dude crossing the street right there, and he got hit by a guy in a fucking motorcycle, and he died.
400-4650.
Right there, man. The odds that you'd get run over by a motorcycle. Making the exit. Yeah, he died. Man, I felt real bad for him, dude. I just felt bad because he was living on the. He was an older man. He was living on the streets. Like, Jesus, man, that's like the worst luck. Right here too. One of my first calls here was right here in this gas station. Some guy got shot right there and died by one of the pumps.
2388 West 23rd Street, 2388 West 23rd Street, last name walking.
Oh, that one, I heard that shit, dude. I was on this other street right here. I forgot about that. I was parked on this little street right here, dude. That's when I first discovered the fake. I was parked right here to the left. And I remember I heard the gunshots. I heard the gunshots and you could hear that they were close. Yeah, everyone was scattered. I ducked. And then like I drove away. After like looked around, nothing happened, right? It turned like the street went to a little ghost town, you know, all the cars left, there was no one on the street. And then I didn't see nothing, so like, you know, I got out of there, I started driving, and then when I was driving down the Fig, I started seeing all the sirens. I think that was before even used to listen to the scanner. Coming the other way, and I turned around and yeah, like I guess the shooting took place in the gas station and everyone bailed, you know, but he was right there on the ground, laid out. Snow in LA? No, not in this area. In certain places it snows a little bit, rarely. In the mountains further out. But that's not really considered LA. Every once in a while we'll get like some hail or like a little bit of like ice in the city. But I think further out, like towards the deserts, it will snow. In the mountains, remember, like, I think less than a year ago, there was a hailstorm. It fucked this car up, dude. The trunk of my car has all this stuff, all these chips. It was like right when I got it, and I remember the car was like, the paint was like super clean. You know, it was like some old lady's garage car. And then right after I got it, I looked and I was like, damn, what the hell? They're like, all these rocks chipped. I don't remember, like, you know, my thing getting hit by a bunch of rocks. And I didn't know where it came from, and then later I put two and two together. When it was hailing, dude. It chipped it and dented up all the paint.
Ringer 2225 Colorado Boulevard at Eagle Rock Center for the Art. Still 161 RD 1105.
1093. Permanent license plate of Adam 0. Young Adam 040. Stand by.
No, Roger.
Police approach unit 421 on 194247 Cloverdale Avenue. Full-time male, black head scarf, black shirt and jeans. Code 20165 and RD 341. Monitor comments for additional.
Sorry.
10945 plus night drive number 129 in Studio City.
So the reason I say that they should legalize this too, another reason, is because families live here, bro. A lot of families live here. A lot of kids live here. And it's not good for kids to grow up seeing this, you know?
2418 Arlington, code 2 coming.
Office 7026T52 Calvin and Sherman Way, incident 102 RD 1011.
And if it was legalized as a district, at least, I don't know.
Screen women, 75 South Pixel, 75 South Pixel, heard only, coming from 7th Street.
It may or may not be a little safer.
Code 310-167 or 269.
I mean, I think it would.
First station, still into that culprit cell. Bring your phone number, and they did advise they will call you directly.
Right, it was her only in her part, and she does not wish to meet.
I would say at least it'd be safer. It would be safer for the girls.
31 FB 521 historic property.
Next one, bus center.
521 turning up over to property.
And I think they should just make it like a red light district, dude, like Amsterdam.
65 Hauser Boulevard.
Might bring tourism. They could build some.
Apartment 4 gentlemen, Hispanic 30 years, white shirt, previously non pure sword, reddish, a Desert Eagle 50 caliber gun. Here then heard approximately 7 shots fired, possibly into the air. Code 3 incident 169 RD 733.
Oh, shit.
White shirt.
Desert Eagle.
65 Hauser Boulevard. Possible suspect in apartment 4 gentlemen, Hispanic 30 years, white shirt, previously non pure sword, reddish, a Desert Eagle 50 caliber gun. Here then heard approximately 7 shots fired, possibly into the air. Code 3 incident 169 RD 733.
Fuck.
Meeting with LA unit, code 30 ringer 1001 Westwood Boulevard at CVS, incident 171 RDS 817.
Damn, the address got cut off. It's on Hauser though.
Number 214.
Yeah, imagine someone knocking on your door with a Desert Eagle, dude.
26T52.
Knock knock.
47 responding for Spanish speaking request.
Knock knock.
Calvin Sherman.
The Grim
Next
Reaper.
Boulevard, code 3 incident. What they use is scissors, code 3 incident 172 RD 1532. North Hollywood unit 100 gonna.
Damn, that guy knows his guns. How did he know it was a Desert Eagle?
1781 Roger. Jacob 1533, 25 North Hollywood Station to 12255 Irving Boulevard. You code 1040 equipped.
That almost seems like it's not true.
Definitely
It's too
rangers want to
specific.
to identify. Roger.
There's a lot of fake calls.
Suspects there now, 6919 Fulton Avenue, 6919 Fulton Avenue, apartment 1. Suspects are 4 north, female unknown, some further. Code 3 incident 175 nerdy 1521.
You're putting my phone call in, turn like Richard.
How big are the Desert Eagles?
from college and Lancashire shoes.
What caliber are they?
Pier 29 Hollywood High.
X7, 17X7, have you arrived?
See attached report, my one video, yes. Can you put us back on our original incident and shoot us follow up at scene?
50
Boston
caliber?
corridor.
Fuck.
D7 Boston corridor.
FB33 shows on Fall 15 from Mount Beverly location.
3-3 will not know.
Well, really, the problem in these areas is that there's no.
PR have a better location.
They need a economic stimulation. I don't know if a red light district would help that. Maybe. Right here, it's nothing but. This whole strip that I drove on, as far as businesses, is nothing but hotels, car repair places. Right? It's just mechanics, car repair places, a couple gas stations, and what else is there? Liquor stores. That's it. There's a couple restaurants here and there.
That's not a more. I should go to the front floor, but there's a front floor here.
But I'm assuming to get people, you have to. The problem is that people in these neighborhoods, they don't have a lot of disposable incomes. The money to improve these neighborhoods has to come from somewhere. It needs to come from somewhere else. You got to get people that have money and bring them over to spend their money over here.
4208 North Huntington Drive South. The suspect parked next to a location near the Happy Liquor Store on Huntington Drive in Esmeralda. Vehicle is a black Toyota truck, black tinted windows, unknown license plate. The suspect is a male Hispanic. He's 40 years old, wearing glasses, plaid sweater, light colored shorts. Possible gang member. Suspect physically assaulted the PR with his hands. No weapons were involved. Suspect also attempted to run victim down.
Oh, thank you, man. Malibu Mark.
Home after he attempted assault.
Thank you for the PayPal.
4208 Huntington Drive South.
Sir. Hope that's your right pronoun. Aha! The old payphone, dude. One of the last in existence right here. Dude, you know how many drug deals have gone down on that payphone since 1979?
Another unit, 409 suspect there now. 1601 South Alameda. Penny Racing Team on the 16th Street side of the building, well unknown. Dark shirt and light clothes down to the 202 RD 1317.
4858, 4815, are you clear?
Mark, do you have a good location? The tow truck driver is unable to find you. 89 west of May.
That one's definitely not in service. I will say there's been a lot of taco stands opening up. I thought about that too, man. If I had some money,
they're unable to locate you.
Or maybe if you started people's food stands, you know, gave them the startup capital, and turn build more food stands. There's a few popping up. There's way more taco stands. There's a dude that sells barbecue over by Century, which is good. It's actually good. Because I remember reading some, I think it was just some comment on Instagram when there was something about the food vendors. Right, something happened with food vendors, and someone left a comment. It was a girl, and that shit always stuck with me. That she said that she lives in the ghetto, and she said the best thing that ever happened to her neighborhood was that a taco stand opened up in the neighborhood where there's nothing else. You know what I mean? It's said one, you know, obviously you get food, right? You have access to getting tacos or getting food. That's one more option. Two, there's people out there now. It's lit up, and then there's people outside, so it's safer. There's more people, less things, you know. People feel safer. And I forgot what else, but those are the main two. And I never really thought about it like that, bro. But it is true, where the taco stands pop up, then another one pops up. Another food place pops up, and then maybe another vendor will pop up, you know? Someone's stealing some rims? Where is this?
Buckingham. Suspect is currently removed.
Block ahead over VT.
Buckingham 44, suspect are now south of us and Buckingham. Suspect is currently removing the wheels and rims of a gold or silver Lexus. Coaches 186 RG363.
Buckingham.
740. 740 right.
I hope they get them, dude.
Middle of the possible night, 4247 South Cloverdale, code 2. Identify.
Stealing somebody's rims is nasty.
Being traditionally the Christian battery suspect is adequate and ATOL. On a 2021 white Kia, suspect is male, black, 30 years old, tall, wearing a gold chain, bald, in dark clothing. Traditional incident 187, code 2. It's gonna be GOA.
It's code 4, 4247 South Cloverdale, suspect GOA.
You know what I haven't heard of in a while?
Sure,
Catalytic converter thefts.
3100.
I think they ended up breaking up a ring.
Right.
Remember I told you that there was that one Mercedes that crashed by like Burbank? There was like a Mercedes SUV that got in an accident. It hit a pole. Like a nice Mercedes too, not like a nice, not brand new, but pretty modern Mercedes SUV. Crashed, hit a pole, and then they took off. So when the cops got there, they're looking for the victim of the accident. They're not there. They look in the back, and the whole back seat, everything's full of fucking catalytic converters, bro. Like 50 of them.
Name of Ortega, Pothole, weapon use scissors, in custody.
Scissors.
1825, cancel to the 185.
So I wonder if that, and then a little bit after that, like a few months later, I remember that they caught some other people in a crackdown. I wonder if that led them to someone, and then they started watching them.
Myself, L20, Adam 47, and Adam 21 on the follow-up for apartment 410.
12255 Burbank.
Because a lot of those dudes that were doing the catalytic converter, the thieves, they're the ones that do a lot, you know what I mean? They don't just steal one, like them dudes are stealing fucking 12 a night.
Information incident 172. The city is at Cremona and Clemson.
electrical work. It's Monday night, so it's a slow night for everything.
2178. 8621, Roger.
I think Monday night and Tuesday night are the off nights down here. Everyone's paychecks have been spent already. Yeah, I was surprised how much money was in the catalytic converters. Catalytic. Sorry, I call them catalytic. What do I call them? Catalytic converters. Some of them are worth up to like $1,000, like the ones in the big trucks. And then the Prius ones are worth a little bit more too. They're not worth that much, but they were. There were a couple $100. Like, say, any random catalytic converter is probably like, I don't know what their stolen value is. Maybe like $100 to $200. I think the Prius is like 2 or 3 times as much.
29, no further.
And then certain big trucks, might be diesel trucks or some those huge ones. They someone said they were like they have like $1,000 worth of that precious metal.
Southeast units, 18863, 18863, your 459 investigation, 196 East Imperial Highway is now 459 suspect there now. 196.5 East Imperial Highway. PR is in the rear house, entered through the rear alley. Suspect vehicle is a white Mazda sedan, suspect male black, 17 years. Is now sitting in the alley in front of PR's residence. Now for 217-502-3
I think that's why some dude got ran over. I think this happened in the valley, like it's probably between 6 months, to a year ago. What's wrong with this dude, man? He got blinded by the thighs. Blinded by the thighs. Yeah, you gotta be careful driving down here, man, because people drive fucking crazy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that lady, some dude was trying to steal the catalytic converter from some like raised lifted truck. Like an F-250 lifted truck. And he was there, and then I guess this is the story. Kind of, I don't know if I believe like this is the true story, but it went that the dude got underneath to cut out the catalytic converter, that the owner, some lady, was actually sleeping in her truck and didn't know, and when she heard the commotion, she started her truck and drove away, and she ran him over, and he died. But I don't know if that, I guess it could happen that way, but I mean, if you were down there, it's a lifted truck, like if you heard the truck come on, like wouldn't you just get out? Like, did she turn it on and just take off like within 1 second?
Male, black, all black clothing. Launch comments for additional code 2, incident 2009, target 706. Suspect number 2 with a white long beard wearing blue jeans, surrounding PR's vehicle. Monitor for comments, additional comments. Code 2, incident 21193, 33. And Oakwood on that 9 Georgia at a Union 718.
Yeah, that guy died doing that. There's been a lot of shit connected to the thefts, bro. There's been a lot of shootings. Homeowners will come out and shoot. I've been to a few calls that I've responded to. I've heard them too. Where homeowner comes out and shoots. They'll shoot at the people stealing the cars, or vice versa. Some of the catalytic converter thieves, they're starting to carry guns, and they pull out the guns on the homeowners. And I've heard of all kinds of shit, dude. Shootouts. It's crazy.
Code 2 into 174, or do you want 54?
One, I remember I went to one where they said there was shots fired. Right, guy was stealing catalytic converters, and there was shots fired. I went to the scene, and like, I forgot, there was like one cop there talking to somebody. And then I left. I didn't see nothing. And then later on in the night, they found that car that was connected with the theft, and they found it like abandoned in downtown, and they had a bullet hole in it, or had 1 or 2 bullet holes. So I think it was the homeowner that shot it though. This is the Rite Aid that got robbed right here tonight. Actually, I'm not sure if it was the Rite Aid, but something here got robbed for $10,000 tonight, a couple hours ago. In this parking lot. Unless it was Ross? I don't know. They said it was in the Rite Aid parking lot. Here, armed robbery at Rite Aid. This happened about an hour ago, they said. Police are responding to a report of an armed robbery at Rite Aid by 3 men armed with guns. Police are searching for 4 male suspects who were last seen sprinting northbound from the scene after taking money at gunpoint.
2847, unknown trouble, 1310 Wilshire Boulevard, 1310 Wilshire Boulevard.
Yeah, so it's right here, dude.
3 incident 215 RD 257.
I think it's a little bit more than an hour ago, probably like 2 hours.
No ID should domestic violence during the violation 1217 North Verondale, 1217 North Verondale inside apartment 2. Suspects male Hispanic 38.
Got away with $10,000.
Very disconnected the line and long callback, possibly in distress due to the cancel key.
It says at a Rite Aid, so I don't know if they actually stole from the store or if it was somebody inside of the store. Most likely it was the store.
25-285, are you clear?
Is the picture quality okay?
Payback 9920 on top.
Let me try out this windshield wiper. I bought a new windshield wiper because it wasn't like... It wasn't making contact with the glass.
I need to go 3 calls to the station.
And I bought a cheapy wiper from Walmart for like 14 bucks. And it was the same thing, dude. It wasn't the wiper that was messed up. It was the arm that holds it was bent.
683, what have your lines?
So I bent it back, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what bent it in the first place. Does it look better now? Did that make a difference? I think it did. I cleaned it from the inside. I don't know. I think things are accumulating, dude. What do they call it? The dew outside started accumulating.
Attempt suicide 2511 West Pico Boulevard. Subject a female. No further description. Monitor comments. Code 2. Incident 219 RD 2056.
Oh yeah, dude. Palm trees are dangerous, man. You're right. I've almost got hit by one of those huge fucking branches, and they have those spikes on them.
Hollywood line for 14 men refusing to leave.
They have those big ass thorns on them.
1817, Roger.
Yeah, man, those things will mess you up, bro. Like if that hits you in the wrong place, that thing will like slice your neck, bro. With these big ass thorns, and they're falling from like 100 feet. Those big old leaves, dude. They probably weigh like, I don't know how much they weigh. But how much do the big ones weigh, dude? Like 10 pounds?
1849.
15 pounds?
Which unit you're putting out?
This is the entrance to the Los Angeles Coliseum. Next to the BMO Stadium. We're gonna go check on the Lucas and the Star Wars Museum. What's that? Memorial Coliseum.
32, Roger.
Olympic. Dude, I think this was built for the first Olympics. What year were the first Olympics here in LA? Was this built in the 30s?
What?
Sorry, man. I'm not good with dates and history, especially dates. Let's see. Was it Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum?
At Display in a 1990s black BMW with ring headlights on.
Damn, this was built May 1st, 1923. After breaking ground December 21st, 1921, the Coliseum's construction was completed May 1st, 1923. With a capacity of 75,000, the Coliseum was commissioned to be built in 1921 as a memorial to the Los Angeles veterans of World War I. Wow. The original cost was $954,000. Event River 3 coined the greatest attraction in the Southwest this year. The world's first motion picture exposition in Los Angeles. Oh wow, that's why they called it Exposition Boulevard?
Incident 225, RD 1735.
USC versus Pomona Pitzer, the Coliseum's first game.
45 step by.
USC versus Pomona Pitzer? What the hell is Pomona Pitzer? It was a double header. Known as the Pea Greeners, playing Santa Ana High School played here. Santa Ana High School was the opening game, and then the Trojans versus Pomona.
Good day.
I thought they built it for the Olympics. I guess they built it before. Olympics are coming in a few years too, dude. We'll see if we're still doing this when the Olympics come. I think it should be interesting when the Olympics are here. If we're still alive and out here in these streets. Oh, the skin is looking kind of nice, dude. It's smooth.
Asian, 20, 30 years, glasses, hat, white shirt, black shorts, code 210, 229, RE 2027.
This is, I think the name of it is the Lucas Museum, which is also known as the Star Wars Museum. It's under construction, I think it's supposed to resemble the Millennium Falcon or some spaceship.
14 90 for 201. Yeah, I don't have a 14.
It's pretty cool. This is the coolest part right here. The center here. I think it's a cutout and the light shines through there during the daytime. So it looks cool. The light shining through there. And then up top there's like a trees, like a garden up top. George Lucas Museum.
Any Holiday unit domestic violence 4499 via Marisol, code 202-205-8406.
This is where all the money for your Chewbacca toys went to. Oh shit.
Any new unit, ambulance, battery, suspect just left, 80287, street code 206-226-5013.
There's the back of the bowl. Dude, look how big the scoreboard is.
214 RD 1363.
I didn't realize how big it was till I drove here one day. Damn, it's fucking huge.
10 South Robinson Boulevard is a business information incident 232.
Vandalism suspect there now, 2217 South Normandy, code 2, come in.
Dude, you could live in the scoreboard. Do they have like announcers up there? No, I think this is just a scoreboard. It doesn't look like it has any place for like a booth. I'd buy fucking tickets to be in the scoreboard.
Answered by a male who appears to be arguing with someone else regarding going
See, like this looks old. They built this for the Olympics, I think. The Los Angeles Swimming Stadium. Department of Recreation and Parks.
Hollywood unit, possible payload suspect in Hollywood and Highland. Monitor comments, code 2 incident 233 9646.
Oh, this is my niece came to swim here like a few weekends ago, dude. Took second place.
43, you show at Mission Station on a follow-up?
Oh, I didn't know that she swam. She told me it was like near Exposition Park, but I think they swim here, dude. Los Angeles Swimming Stadium.
Detail 20 is in the background, you know, possible suspect. Let's go 6916 Imperial.
And this is the home of the former sports arena, was right here. So yeah, like that has the Olympics in. The sports arena, I can't remember if it was on this side. I think it was where the BMO Stadium is now. On that side. The lawn.
Okay, 45 Roger.
Come on, that's 5275 West Haven Street. Suspect is male, black, boyfriend, black shirt, black shorts. Mother comments, go to 237 RD 312.
They're now 1919 West Chandler Drive.
This is a cool building, though.
Okay, let's go 41096 let's move us up
Take
to
it
Joy.
that this was built about the same time as the Coliseum, the 20s.
4477.
Roger.
I actually want to go in there, dude. I'm gonna ask my niece, dude, if she actually swims at this one, dude. I want to come check it out.
Vehicle to the BMW and license plate suspects 2 male unknown all black clothing code 2 incident 0240 RD 643.
70 and 23rd at the Arco gas station. Suspects a male Hispanic, possibly 40 years, vandalizing the gas station. Monitor comments code 20241, RD316.
Alright, let's get back to the Lucas thing here. Lucas Museum.
Highway, suspect GOA.
370.
X86. Do you have a license plate? 15X86, it's code 6 at Collins in St. Clair.
All units go forward, 1217 North Brendo, 6
That's it, Lucas Museum.
2004 Honda Civic, 10 windows.
I think it's supposed to resemble a spaceship.
Ortega.
Not the famous one is the Millennium Falcon, no? I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
Just next 21, 13X21, are you clear? Lots of Ortega, first of Carlos. 2004 Silver Honda.
I didn't think it was going to be that smooth from the outside, dude. Look how smooth it is.
The same location. License plate is 7 Young David 351.
I thought it was going to be more like 3D, like you see how the frame is over there? Like I thought it was going to have like those panels at weird angles. It's like silky smooth over there.
13X21, are you clear? Right.
Units information on the battery system just from the area 40th and Constant. Suspect victim on last seen in unknown type of vehicle on 40 east towards Honduras. Suspect a male black white hooded sweater with black stripes, white pants, white tennis shoes. Suspect was also a female unknown wearing light colored clothing. Information is at 247.
Oh, no, it looks too smooth to me. It's probably gonna look good when it's done. I thought it'd be cooler if it was all like at these weird angles, you know?
Department number 5, code 30249 5859
But it's not my $500 million. They can build whatever they want. The Natural History Museum. You know what? I should do a museum tour one day.
Let's go for Catalytic and Adams. Suspect's GOA.
Natural History Museum.
Clear.
Would you guys watch if
690 from the AWW
we did a museum tour one day? That's the thing I've been wanting to go is museums and amusement parks.
21540 code 249 RD8.
Amusement park would probably be better. Museums, it's cool for the first 30 minutes. Now what? This is USC over here on this side. The campus.
Business. 13616 Victory Boulevard, again, Spook Mountain, 2 Rich Park.
The car number is not trainable, sir. Could you insist 229 RD 2027? 2045, Roger. The suspect vehicle possibly abandoned a silver Honda Toyota with major front TC damage. The unknown suspect was he getting to a black vehicle on Vernon towards Cross Jump 1. Additional comments code 2 incident 256. Are you 392?
31 FE201, new station east side. 31 FE203, 31 FE203,
Just,
your status.
Celebrity homes are.
Supervisor respond to Shenandoah.
It's nothing but a hedge.
Here in LA, the southwest corner of Sherman Way.
You go to these homes in Beverly Hills, there's nothing but 20-foot hedges.
Possibly suffering from possible overdose.
You can't even see the houses, especially if they're celebrity houses.
Southwest corner Sherman Way, Master.
Celebrity houses are like, they have so many hedges and so many trees.
Code 2 incident 257 RD 449.
Oh no. I was about to say the sign is finally working. Nope, that sign has never been 100% fully working. The neon lights. There's always a strip down or something. At least one thing wrong with it. Since 1921. Damn, that's crazy that that's still around. It's since 1921. Dude, can you imagine what it looked like here? It was probably only like the Coliseum and a Chevy dealer and a few stores. Probably a lot of land. El Güero. Bro, if you open up a Mexican... I don't want to down talk businesses, dude, but that place is not good. It's okay, but it's not great. I'll say it's not great. It's passable.
6845. Got a location in Highland and Selma. The PR is a male black wearing a white shirt.
If you opened up a late night Mexican food place here that was really good, you'd probably make out like a bandit, dude. It would probably make so much money. Because that place is packed all night because it's the only like ticket in town for all these USC people and everyone that lives in this area.
Location for a debrief is going to be on Carmona and Corvette.
I mean, it's not bad. It's okay. But
33. This is on the crime broadcast. License fee is going to be 9 out of.
I've never had anything that was like, oh, I'm coming back to this.
Put on my screen as well, please.
From the plate 9 Adam Ida. Charles 342.
33, Roger.
There's 20s, black shirt, black shorts, push the PRs, not put 2 incident 260-8668.
I bet you they're going to open up a...
1040 North Kenmore and Central Bay and
what's that place that's opening up everywhere? Tacos Gavilan? I bet you they're probably going to open one somewhere right there.
You can confirm that PR has 2 Honda Accords. And the return for the 9 out of Ida Charles 342, there's no warrant of warrant. 2004 Honda 4-door Carlos Alexis Ortega 12255 Burbank Boulevard number 116. I'll send it to your screen.
Hollywood Hills, probably not tonight, man. I'm going to end it pretty soon.
Like Wilshire.
Tune in Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I'll go up there for sure.
Between Wilshire and 6. See the PR in a 4-door white Tesla was directed to the suspect. The Uber driver.
Today is
265 RD.
Monday. I was just bored and I needed to test my phone because yesterday I went to that fire and my phone was buffering out. I tried to start three streams and they all failed. The last one was buffering like, so I just...
is related to the new Collins and 265.
I just reinstalled a bunch of stuff, and it looks like it fixed it. I don't know. You guys want? I was thinking. I've been wanting to go to the. What's that place called? It's in Victorville. It's an abandoned military base in Victorville. If we can get 100 people to say I'll go tomorrow. But it's gonna be during the daytime, dude. Who could watch during the daytime? Because it's a mission, dude. It's like almost 2 hours. Especially during the daytime, dude. I gotta go at a certain time because traffic probably make it 3 hours. And I really don't know I don't know what the access is like. I see a lot of people go to it and they film in there. It's like a huge military base that is closed down. I'm assuming you could just drive in there. Oh yeah, it is gonna be hot as shit. How many people in LA ride in a transit bus? I want to say that most people have. I think that most people have. Regular people, working class people have when they're young. I mean, rich people, their kids probably never ridden a transit bus. But regular people,
517 or 512 North.
especially when they're kids getting to school and all that. There's a Cryptocom Arena.
There's also an additional incident 229 that's related.
Doesn't compare to the Clipper Arena. So they built these towers right here, right across the way. It's actually pretty sick, dude. Imagine living there. And since they're competing with the Clipper Arena now, state of the art. I heard that they're gonna knock out this side of the stadium, of the center arena. There's gonna be like a big cutout with like I don't know, an observation deck or something. I thought they said that we were gonna bring back the screen too. When the Staples Center first opened up, they had a screen out here on this side where they would show the games, but I don't think it lasted more than a couple years because that's back when like Kobe and Shaq were winning championships, so they would always fucking burn shit down or riot. Like too many people would just come and hang out there and then they couldn't keep the peace, bro. It'd always end up with fucking flipped over cop cars and shit. Shit burning down. Yeah, I think it was up here. There was a screen here when it first opened, like a big screen that people would be able to come and check out the game in peace. Fans, but they couldn't fucking behave. Ruined it. I think that was like one of their plans when they first did it, is for people to be able to hang out here in this little courtyard and watch the games on the outside. I like it when you move like that. Taylor Swift. Jesus. Taylor Swift is the main attraction everywhere. They just announced that they're gonna put a Kobe Bryant and Gigi statue up here to add to the statues. Kareem. Magic running the point. The Shaq one is the coolest one, but they put it in a shitty location. They should put a background on it, Shacks, so it stands out, dude. Just, even if it's just yellow or gold or whatever, dude. Something in the background so it stands out more. It's cool, like that you walk underneath it and it's kind of hanging with Shaq dunking, but you can't even barely see it because the background is dark. Jerry West back there. And the La Hoya statue is so small. Hey, but he got one. They gave him a mini statue. Look how big Magic Johnson is. De La Hoya is like 3 feet tall. This is Luke Robitaille? Damn, I thought this was Wayne Gretzky. Luke Robitaille. I think when Wayne Gretzky was on the Kings, I think they played at the Forum. That's when. Luke Robitaille. Ah, Squeaks. And they got Elgin Baylor, I think. And I'm not sure who's back there waving his hand. Is that Wayne Gretzky? He's got a hockey stick.
Continuing, additional pair contact. The suspect one is a male Hispanic, 30 years, beige shirt, black pants.
Oh, maybe that is Wayne Gretzky back there.
Curly hair, no further description. Are now physically fighting. One suspect heard mentioning a gun. Nothing was seen. Still code 3 incident 249.
And
2023 and 2200 hours.
you can't have a fucking Laker memorial without Chick Hearn.
No clothing, that's permission is good. Any information, contact SST Jerome Detective Information is 176.
The jello's jiggling, the butter's getting hard. And they have the, I think this is the announcer for the Kings. I think his name was Bob something. And they got another guy here. Oh, Los Angeles Kings. What's his name? Holding up Lord Stanley's cup. Lord Stanley, we present you this cup. I've never been to a hockey game, dude. I want to go. Everyone says the hockey games are cool because it's smaller, you're close, and you can just hear the action. It's a pretty crazy sport if you think about it, dude. It's like ice skating, except you get to fuck other people up while they're ice skating. And they have like in-game fights where they just clear it out and they're just like, all right, man. It's like a video game, dude. Like an in-game fight. Timeout. These guys are gonna fight on skates. Dustin Brown. The first player in LA Kings history to hoist the Stanley Cup. Dustin Brown's legacy with the organization is in his reputation as a fierce on-ice competitor. His significant role in history-defining moments and the unparalleled commitment to his teammates and our community.
Can I get a minute just to respond?
Additional units, 2217 South Normandy, the valuable suspect.
Dude, I can't wait till the Clipper Stadium gets built. When it's done, you're gonna have statues of Eric Piakowski, Danny Manning, Ron Harper. Corey Maggette bronze. statue.
30230, Roger. Which unit?
Ralph Lawler.
3070, 3873 is going to respond. Northeast Watch 5, code Alpha, station completion, recall.
Tony 79 appears not at the location. They are calling from a monitoring center.
Yeah, everyone says that you have to watch the hockey games in person.
Roger. These are 189.
I think that's been the problem with hockey, why it's not as popular, is because it's kind of hard to watch on TV.
920, Roger.
It's hard to follow the puck. It's so small, so fast. Remember they put like it had like a trail on it. Remember they had some type of thing where it was like it would glow on TV, so you could follow the puck. I don't know, just a game that doesn't translate to television that well for, like, you know, casual sports fans.
Here, each hall. Northeast CNA ADW just occurred 308 North Avenue 66. Suspect last seen towards York Street. Suspect vehicle with a black sedan. Suspect was 3 now unknown wearing black mask and dark clothing. One suspect was armed with a gun and fled in the PR. Suspect stole catalytic converters from vehicles. Platoon to the 287 RD 1129. Clothing.
Speak of the devil, dude. We're just talking about catalytic converters.
Here, each hall.
Hold on. Let's run this back.
39. Here, each hall.
Yeah.
Northeast CNA ADW just occurred 308 North Avenue 66. Suspect last seen towards York Street. Suspect vehicle with a black sedan. Suspects are 3 now unknown wearing black masks and dark clothing. One suspect was armed with a gun and fled in the PR. Suspect stole catalytic converters from vehicles. Platoon to the 287 RD 1129.
Did I not just say that like fucking 5 miles back? What I said is that the catalytic converter thefts were down.
Unit, suicide 121.
Wrong. But I was talking about them sometimes pulling out weapons on people, and there being shootouts, and there you go, bro. Fucking thieves pulling out guns to steal catalytic converters.
DW investigation, 1401 South Grand Avenue at California Hospital, before bedside wound. Until 291, and I think that one. Vision identified.
Someone got shot, too?
DW investigation, 1401 South Grand Avenue at California Hospital, before bedside wound. Until 291, and I think that 192.
There's a hospital that's right here in downtown.
We run along the freeway off the Avenue 26.
1401 South Grand. I think this is that little hospital that's here. Someone checked in with a gunshot wound. Okay, we'll pass by there right now. We'll pass by there. There might be a... Sounds like he's already in the hospital. No right turn. Buses only. You gotta be careful driving down here, dude. There's so many like bus only lanes and all these one ways.
Watch 5 units for the Alpha ramp. Watch 5 units for the Alpha upon completion of your call.
Hey, if we go to that Air Force base, sign up to my other channel if you haven't heard it. Heard about it. I'll be doing it over there, not here. Someone type it in if you can.
49, 14, 45, 14, 49, 14.
Unit for northeast occurrence is going to be a GTA investigation. 17 Mr. Testing, northeast unit 1139 North Headmore for a GTA investigation.
2875 in southwest, massive violence, 5275 West 7th Street, code 27237 312.
Actually, I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way to Victorville tomorrow, but
19, cancel out that unit for me.
I don't know. I'll try to go somewhere. If the sun is shining,
Camera,
maybe I could go towards Ventura.
For additional 1508.
Like, I don't want to go towards Victorville in that area unless I'm gonna like stay in Palm Springs or something, or spend the night in the casino. It's a big trek to just go for one thing. I'll have to plan it better. So like, if I go over there, what's near Victorville? Just the desert, right? If I go to Victorville, I'm gonna be like, dude, I might as well just go all the way to Vegas.
Good 19, Roger.
Oops. What's that? Is there a casino?
10800 Valley Heart.
Southwest units holding down code calls on IDs 308, 326, and 356. Southwest units have identified.
Alright, well, this is why I don't come out Mondays
423 and 423 or 7.
and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and sometimes Thursdays. It's not like it was before, dude. I'm telling you, crime and everything is down, dude. 2020, 2021, part of 2022. There was all kinds of shit going down, dude. If there's not protests, there's fucking riots. There was just every fucking night of the week there was something, right? Not every night, but like say at least 3 nights a week there would be like something huge, you know? I was covering all the protests, all that stuff. There was oh no, it seemed like there was way more shootings, way more crime, way more fires. For sure, dude. There was so many fires. I think a lot of those places, all those abandoned places, they ran out of places to fucking catch on fire, bro. There was all these abandoned buildings there. People were squatting and they would catch on fire.
521, your status.
So many like have burnt down. I've seen 2 churches burn down. 2 historical churches burned down. I think both of them are like 100 years old.
851 Alpha Rail Drive at the Catalytic Center.
And then a lot of these places, these old places, they have, especially down here, they got full-time security guards now. If your property is abandoned, dude, like the likelihood of that shit burning down goes up a lot. So people are just getting. A lot of them have 24-hour security.
So what are up to the bread next door?
50 cents that LA is over. See, that's what I'm saying. If you watch the mainstream media, dude, they could paint a picture, bro. But like,
Street code 6121 West 65th Street.
it's just now that every crime that is committed, it's caught on camera, bro.
Raj, you clear from Grundy and
The crime rates were up. I think they definitely were up, like in 2020 during the lockdown, all that shit. But to me, it seems like it's settled down.
2874, 2874, have you arrived?
I mean, I like when people try to argue shit, but it's like, bro, I fucking been out here for 6 to 8 hours a night, fucking 5 nights a week. And you're gonna tell me you know more about the fucking crime that's going on? Some dude from fucking Texas.
It's gonna be related to our students.
This one's at 284.
I mean, does LA have a lot of crime? Of course it does. It's a big ass city with a lot of people. But per capita, dude, I don't even think we're like in the top 20.
228.
Even as a state.
No, 28.
Like, you're more likely to be a victim of a crime in other states where people feel safe and they think they're safer, but they're not.
Pacific Unit 399 in a vehicle 3100 Ocean Front Walk at the Venice Pier. Suspect vehicle gray Challenger, no front plate. Suspect male, unknown, black hooded sweatshirt. Code 2 incidents 0306, ready for 241.
What's this hospital?
TK45 Emma.
Supervisor, meet 18X21, 10,000 South Vermont.
1860.
X21, 18L60. Good, Roger.
Code 30 Bringer 10900 Ventura at the business, incident 307.
This is 2023 LA crime stats, violent crime down, victim shot down 17%. Yep. Yeah, you can feel it, bro. Like,
2817, any response on the northeast?
there's property crimes. Obviously, we have a big homeless problem, and that's where most of the crime comes from. A lot of property crime and theft. It's a homeless mental issue and drug problem that we have. But that's a fucking overall U.S. problem, dude. It's just most of those people that are here, at least half of them aren't even from California. They just leave those other states. For many different factors. But I think number one is the weather. You're gonna be homeless. Well, it's probably one of the best places weather-wise to be homeless at. That, and they don't arrest people for sleeping on the street and stuff like that.
83249.
They are starting to crack down on more and more things.
139 North Kenmore.
There's not that many. Oh, look at this big rat. Homeless encampments. The ones that are left, they're starting to crack them down. They're starting to close down a lot of them, and they're changing. Like, I've seen that they're putting spots where you can't park the RVs anymore. They're putting barriers.
It's 310 D162, stand by for additional.
877 is coming.
Entering after the code 380 suspects are now 8th and Flower identified.
We got an 8th and Flower call right here. Can I make a left?
Entering after the code 380 suspects are now 8th and Flower identified.
8th and Flower.
A77, PR call back advises suspect left on foot. Once leaving the property, maybe left onto Sheldon. 2 non-unknowns carrying items, additional put in 284.
7th and Flower in the middle of the street on incident 310.
7th and Flower. Damn, we just passed by there. We got an ABW. So with the deadly weapon suspect, dude, we just passed by there. We get the 7th and Flower. Hey Siri, can you get directions to 7th and Flower?
Getting directions to Sunflower Vine.
No. 7th and Flower.
1413, go ahead. Back to 0312.
141, you took the message 50 call from Central Station with a slight delay.
Unit 24, while responding to 3 from Central Station with a slight delay to 7th and Flower. Advise when you're in real. And are you concerned because I'm pretty equipped? Central Supervisor response 24-1 for is weapon call identified.
40.
Oh, 73, also confirm you're still at the Arco on Normandy.
Alright. I like to get the directions when it's like around here. Especially Flower, because Flower's a one-way street.
341, 381 wants you to call him on his cell. Advise when you're ready for the number.
I think there's a train station right there.
It's in a 140 Yukon.
818-650-2574.
6 in a 146 and a 140 Yukon.
All for negative.
So, at scene at the Arco? 07 being negative. I just disposed and I'm back at the Southwest Station.
Because I don't know all the one-way streets here. If you miss the street, then you're fucked. You gotta go all the way around. It's all a bunch of one-way streets.
Lifeguard Tower and Venice Pier.
Well, right now the streets are empty, dude, so it's easy to come back around, dude. But during the daytime, during fucking traffic hours, if you miss your spot, dude, you gotta go all the way around. That'll cost you like 15 minutes.
Pacific Beach unit to handle the 390 man in a vehicle, 3100 Ocean Front Walk, Coach Incident 306, RD 1441 identify.
Show units in 1821, 1841, additional near EDW suspect are now 7th and Flower. Suspect is now running northbound on Flower, additional incident 310.
Oh shit, he's running on Flower.
Zero Roger. Flight is code 3100 Ocean Front Walk, let's enjoy.
Oh shit. Northbound on Flower, you said? Let's see how big this delay is on this. I think that's the same guy.
Got it. Seeing this information on a regular some other vehicles. 1000 block of Tremaine Avenue. Pier observed 2 dark colored unknown make model SUVs that were broken into. There's no suspect description. The Pier was no longer at the location. Information incident 3199747.
See, that's the problem. That Flower goes one way.
21 location for L20, personnel 60.
he's running opposite of the flow of traffic on that street because the traffic goes south and he's running north. So we're gonna have to.
Fortunately, I asked 45 and 49 of Wash Street to update their status. I need them to do it now, please.
We're gonna go past
Count 15, count your response.
his last known location. We're gonna go past like 2 blocks or 2 streets.
14A, 49, 14A, 45, 14A, 49, 14A, 45, up to your status per 14L90.
I think that's adult assault with a deadly weapon suspect.
And repeat.
Oh, fuck.
49, show my status. 49, I show you code 6 on your possible GTA suspect, C11375 now, mate.
I don't think I can go that much further, dude. Let's see. So the incident happened right here, 7th and
821,
Flower to the
821, are you
left.
clear?
There's a train station.
Alright.
Can we go further? Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Pacific Unit 507 Construction, 3006 Strong's Place, incident 309, RD 1441.
I can't go any further because it's a one-way street. You can only go right.
It'll be 30 open to you, over West.
Traffic stop, Jaffe north of 9th on 9 Edward Mary John, 975.
So this dude's was running northbound going right here. There's a one-way street.
Department
Flower.
PH106, suspect now black, 29 years, no further description. It's code 210-325 and RD 150.
I wonder what he looked like. They didn't give a description. Oh, he's gonna be gone, dude. There's so many places you can hide.
Roger.
Downtown. Go to the subway. All these buildings. And alleyways.
Unit
Nooks and
domestic violence,
crannies.
361 South Spring Street. Suspect is a male black, 6 feet, dim
Here
build,
comes
wearing
the
a green
cops.
jacket, black pants.
think they
Code
said the-
210-327 and RD 134.
The incident happened at 7th, 8th, and Flower.
You go ahead. 820 on 20, cancel to 297.
Could it have been that dude in the back?
Roger, thanks.
D3, code 6 Charles, negative at your location.
So between 7th and 8th and Flower. Victim?
361. No suspect description. Canning.
Is this fucking train station, bro? There's no
989, are you clear from Glen Ridge?
Dude, there's always problems here with this train station.
Hi unit, the GTA occurred 10 minutes ago from 1139 North Kenmore. Suspect were last seen north on Kenmore, north of Sunset. Vehicle taken 2014 Grey Honda Elantra 4-door 9 Edward Robert Charles 361 9 Edward Robert Charles 361.
Oh, this is where the initial call was 8th and Flower right here.
Unit 8 and 10 49 suspect at 3901 South Vermont Avenue, apartment 2415, code 20328, 4379.
I don't see any victim of a crime here.
1189, 1189, 50007.
I see a lot of people snorting fentanyl. That subway station, there's always problems. As people go from that station, they go over from that station, they go to MacArthur Park and back. All the users, all the addicts go back through that. When they can't get shit down here, they go to MacArthur Park. I think around MacArthur Park is like one of the biggest drug areas in the city. Like there's so many, there must be so many fucking drug dealers in that area because there's so many drug addicts. I think we got a PayPal.
31 FD 41 your status.
Follow up at Wilshire Western.
31 FD 41 Wilshire Western. Roger.
Olympic units, possible ADW suspect there now, Western and Oakwood,
Suspect last seen between Oxford and Western. Suspect male Hispanic, 20 to 30 years, wearing a blue shirt, blue jeans, with a blue backpack and a white bag on, with
TK.
golf clubs in the backpack, riding on a bicycle, approaching bystanders and threatening with a knife.
Hey, thank you for the PayPal.
Knife possibly in the
Sir.
suspect's backpack. Code 3, incident
Sir
331.
TK. Thank you very much. I got the PayPal. Thank you for contributing to the gas fund. If anyone signed up for a membership, dude, let me know. Sometimes I forget to turn on my other phone for the chat.
Traffic overturned vehicle, Washington and Alameda, Alameda by the train track. Single PC, code 3, incident 330 on RD 1309. Such a traffic incident identified.
Alright, we're going to that right now. I did see it come out as expanded, but only have 2 units going over there. I was trying to find this guy.
145 from the
This one was assault with a deadly weapon.
145 Sonic Good from Losing Station, Western Oakland.
Alright, we're gonna go to this rolled over car. Cool. What is this? I don't think we're gonna.
Central traffic units on 13A.
I don't see no victim. The cops didn't even show up for this.
Overturned vehicle, Washington and Alameda. Code 3, incident 330 1309.
Washington, Alameda's by train tracks. Let's see. What is this?
78510292.
The fastest way over there.
Straight from 6-5 in Maine to Washington and Alameda.
Fastest way is to the freeway.
Suspect there now, 1573 East 21st Street, 1573 East 21st Street. Suspect is a male unknown. Attempted to enter the window of Pierre's daughter's room while Pierre was inside, possibly still in the backyard of the residence. It's code 3, incident 334 and RD 1320. Investigation at 604 West Catalytic Avenue. There's now battery investigation. Still not coded to 100 or to 308.
27 from Hill in Washington. 27 code 3 from Hill in Washington, 1573 East 21st.
Overturn here.
Code 6 Avenue 66. Put enough, Roger. Ship available? 1027, the areas are down to the west.
An airship?
Are you going to be en route to USCMC?
Roger.
Roger.
Dude, before I started doing this, I had no idea how easy it is to roll a car, or how often they happen.
You agree?
one time I was at a scene and some dudes rolled up. It was just like a car that rolled over on its side, and they were, they were watching, they were filming it, and they're like, I think one of the guys was on the phone, and he was like, I've just seen
2045, are you close down 40 equipped?
I've just seen a once in a lifetime craziest accident I've ever seen in my life, and I probably will ever see.
2746 in the area, 1573 Street.
And it was just like a car that just, I think it might have hit the curb and it just kind of rolled on its side.
Shirt number 2 wearing a hat, white shirt number 2 wearing a face covering on bicycle, possibly getting catalytic converters.
But it made me think, like, oh yeah, some of this, all this stuff, you become numb to seeing all this stuff. You see so many, but I forgot what it was like when I first started doing it. When you first start seeing things, it is like, wow.
42 Bombing Away, 6742 Bombing Away, 336 and RD44.
It is shocking.
RD453.
27, the Pier does not want to be contacted.
Calling us here, J1
27, stand by in that last.
1327, the Pier is stepping out to me.
From Huntington Drive South and Murdoch to State and City View.
Not the same. Dude, I just seen an accident here. Is it right here? Oh yeah, dude, I fucking went to a crazy accident here. It was one of the accidents at the end of the night in this intersection. If anyone remembers, 2 cars crashed right here. One ended up over there and hit the electricity pole over there. Another one ended up over here.
Manchester, Bay 9, George, X-ray 431. Northside right line.
Washington.
324, the 316.
What?
156, Manchester and Main, Northside parking lot.
This is the address. It's about the train tracks. Well, the train tracks are over here.
Beverly Boulevard at the Isdale Club School for Girls. Incident DG9.
I do not see a rolled over car.
Put out for Walk 7 News.
Let me double check. Make sure we got the address right.
Hollywood Watch 7 is Hollywood Watch 7 is Code Alpha.
LA City Central. Expanded 1855 East Washington.
45 for code 6. I got my last one RD.
Oh, they got the numbers wrong.
TT97, incident 290, standby for an RD.
Oh, is it Washington and Alameda? It says there's 2 trucks there. Is it by the train tracks? Could it be on the other side? Let's see. These are the train, right?
3246.
Go ahead,
The address is back there. Past it.
2841 for the comments. He's waiting in front of an unknown hotel on Figueroa. Stand by.
Looks like someone got set up by one of the girls.
For 6 View and State.
Unknown hotel at Figueroa.
Roger.
This is definitely your first time on the Fig. Up ahead.
Sweet.
Female PR.
They just say
610
Washington,
South Main.
Alameda.
Code 2 incident 325, ready 164. Center to hand identify.
Oh, said it was back there.
Can you get better access, please?
1573 East 21st Street.
T949, DOT notified.
I guess we'll back and see if it's on the other side.
Hey, Southeast Supervisor, meet ATV 41, Main and Manchester at the Boy Local parking lot.
1363 Code 6 Washington and Alameda.
Washington, Alameda, on the west side now. As far as I know, there's only one Alameda. Bro, they barely got to 7th and Flower. Yeah. No evidence. No evidence? Yeah, fucking 20 minutes later, there's not gonna be no evidence. That's the call I was looking for before I got on the freeway over here, remember? Dude, that dude's already crossed the border, man.
18L20, 18L20, come in.
1820, go.
Are you available to respond to 1841's supervisor request, Main and Manchester?
LAPD response times to get a little better.
18L20.
Right here, I'll see like here goes a cop. LAPD is looking for the same address, but it's not here, bro.
2.
Look, they're here looking for it. What's weird is that in the fire department app, it says that there is 2 trucks here.
3-year status.
Or 1 ambulance and a truck. Or there was. Let me see if they're still there. Oh, that's it. Oh, it's over here? Okay, they just got the numbers wrong, dude. Either the map or I think the maps got them wrong. It's because these are like big ass like yards, businesses. So that address probably covers like a whole city block.
Wide western corridor.
There it is.
31 BRT South Hall up to the western corridor.
Is now an ambulance attempt suicide 2101 Parkside Avenue at the Lincoln Park Motel. Here's a female, 21 years old, diagnosed with anxiety and depression, not taking medication. Took an unknown number of pills containing unknown substance. Still code 2 and 340 already 424.
Damn, get the center divider.
Code 2 incident 3440, B27.
Just a rollover. This is
1841, yes. 18L20 is responding, and 1835 is responding for the female request.
Roger, thank you.
They haven't put anybody in the ambulance, so they're probably alright.
37, show me here.
It didn't look like it was too crazy. Single car rollover. Did you guys see the one the other night? That one was crazy, man.
A63, their location is going to be Washington, west of Santa Fe.
There was a rollover. It was on Gauge. You go to Sunday night stream, somewhere like an hour or two before the end of the stream. There was a rollover and those 3 guys got fucked up, man. Luckily they weren't bleeding. They looked like they were in severe pain, though.
2017 is separation only on Carter suspect just left in the area of 4426 Orchard Avenue. Suspect last seen towards 47. Suspects were 2 male unknowns.
Took a catalytic converter from an unknown vehicle, was armed with the unknown object. Information on that incident 347.
Catalytic converter theft.
They probably don't have reception.
I think we're gonna end it here, dude. I gotta go get gas. I gotta go see a band about a horse.
I
don't think it's anything we need to get out and film different angles in.
2017, cancel 308 4097 Ohio.
Do a little U-turn and see the other side. Did you record that accident one from last night on Downey?
The Bureau was requesting phone contact.
Downey Road? Last night? No. Last night I did not record it. I wasn't out last night. I think it was Sunday. Saturday night, Sunday morning.
X21 incident 264.
It must have hit there's like a little center divider there, curb. Must have hit.
Roger. 7817, 7817, are you clear?
There's like a box there that got lifted up.
5306 in the area, 6742 Marbian.
21, you can cancel supervisors. You can send that call on 610 South Main Road.
140, 170, 140, 170, cancel incident 325. 21 will handle.
They're talking to the guy, they're getting his information, so I don't think he got
Roger, do you want to be shown quick search?
He didn't get hurt. Not severely hurt. He would have been in the ambulance.
Roger. And yeah.
Oh, he's standing. I think it was like an older guy, security guard. There's like a little thing in the middle of the road.
Harbor Unit 311 North Pacific at 40. This is walking on South Pacific towards Shepherd, not Hispanic 30 years. He was looking to park vehicle. Code 2 incident 350 D587.
800 to 1500 to fix a pothole. Dude, remember I said they should just give. I don't know if they could do this, but why don't they just fucking allow people in their own neighborhoods to volunteer to fill in the fucking potholes? Waive the liability thing, get the lawyers to waive on that shit, and like, give me the fucking asphalt thing and let me do the bulldozer, dude. I'll fix the potholes in my fucking neighborhood, you know? Who wouldn't, bro? It would only take like fucking 5, not even, dude, like 2% of the people in the neighborhood to volunteer to do it. And it would fucking get done. Instead of fucking waiting for the city to send somebody 2 years later and it costing fucking $50,000 to pave whatever, dude, a little 20 by 10 patch. I wish it was like that, dude. I wish they would just, they had like a little city, I don't know, where you could pull out a permit where people can volunteer to fill in their own potholes in their fucking neighborhood. probably less potholes in fucking third world countries, dude. Even in Mexico, bro, like where my dad's from, they have all these roads, like there's a pothole, they just fill it in, bro. The people that live there are just like, oh shit, there's a big ass hole, hold up. They put cones up and then they fill it in. The dude's like, I don't want a big ass pothole in front of my house. Or let's get some private companies that we could fucking hire, right? Because I think that's what they do in like Mexico too. It's like they're just dudes that do that. They fill in potholes, and you have a pothole in front of your house. You could call them up, and they'll come, whatever. You pay the dude $100, you know, patch it up. We'll say equivalent to $100 here.
Possibly male is number 1 wearing a black hooded sweater and black shorts, number 2 wearing a black hooded sweater, trespassing, breaking out of this location. Contact 20353 or deposit.
Honestly, dude, I think the next person that runs for mayor, if that was like their main thing, dude, is that they were gonna fix the roads and that they were gonna get people off of the streets. Like they're gonna start enforcing the laws and just make people go to rehab and get them off of the streets. But everyone knows that like that shit's such a big fucking gargantuan task that, you know, everyone knows it's not gonna get like completely fixed. But the pothole shit, the streets can get fixed. And they could just make a dent in helping people out there on the streets. You should read up on that guy with the Sears building. Look up the Sears building owner. I mean, I think they definitely should turn that Sears building into that. He wants to turn it into he wants to turn it into like a transitional housing or a rehab place, but like a legit, because it's a massive property. Like it could house, I forgot how many thousands of people it could house.
USDMT.
I want to say it was like 5,000 to 10,000 or something. And I get, he owns that property and he wants to do it to help out, but also he's gonna get the city or whoever the government's gonna pay for it. He's gonna get his shit rented out for 30 years. And he only paid $20-something million for that property, which is insane, dude. That shit seems like so little for what it is. Because he doesn't want to tear it down, because he said you can't, like you couldn't even get that amount of concrete these days because it has so much concrete. It's that big Sears building.
577-205. Last year for 605 West Houston Street.
But he does have a good idea to get people housing. It's gonna be everything, like, you know, people will be able to live there, but then there's gonna be like rehab and counseling and then job training, like an all-in-one place. And that's like the perfect place where you could do it because it's fucking massive. It's like the perfect place to do that because it's next to the river. It's mostly industrial. There is some residents that live east of it. In that area, they're probably not gonna like it. But on all the other sides, it's like industrial, commercial, industrial, and then the LA River on the other side. Like, there's not too many places like that where people are
Control.
That's the problem. Anywhere they want to build something like that, dude, everyone fights it. Nobody wants it in their area.
29. Can you see if there are any video calls of either shots fired or fireworks in the area of the hospital and the northern northeast adjacent to Central by California Hospital, please?
What?
West Santa Fe for overturned vehicle. Image Unit AW Domestic Violence 13957 Sarah Street, Code 2, Incident 351, RD 1916.
You know what I learned about the potholes though? Because my rim, 2 of my rims have been broken or damaged by potholes, right? So I learned that there is a damage that they got just in claims. I think in 1 year they got over like 20 something thousand, like 21,000 claims of damage, the city. And they actually paid out like 17,000 something, bro. And there is a site where you can go, but you just have to have proof, pictures, and the time you have to document it. And they do pay out people's damage for their rims or damage to your car, but you kind of have to prove it. But there was 21,000 claims in 1 year of damage. And most surprisingly, they paid out like 17,000.
945, are you clear?
1520, Roger.
I think it was 1 year. It could be more than a year. It was a shitload. But that makes sense, dude.
15, 20 minutes on top.
Because the pothole where I dented my rim and lost my hubcap, right? I hit a pothole and then, you know, it was awful sounding. And I got home, and then when I got home, I was going inside, and then I see that my fucking hubcap is missing. So I'm like, fuck, my hubcap flew off over there. And when I hit that pothole, I remember this. And I go back to that spot, and I see a hubcap. I'm like, oh shit, it's right there. I look, I flip it. Oh, it's a Honda. Then I look, another one. It's like, dude, there was like 10 cars, hubcaps fell off, and my shit was like way down the street. What? My shit was way down the street and fucking broken into pieces. All right, before we go to sleep here, we're going here. Right here by this hospital. They said this is the hospital where a gunshot victim showed up here earlier, and they just said that they heard gunshots in or around the hospital. Well, they said that to check if it's gunshots or fireworks in the area. This is the hospital right here.
Call that was in your stack just before your current call.
So someone came here with a gunshot wound earlier that they were investigating. That was like an hour ago.
Roger.
343 North Avenue, 52, apartment 8.
Maybe people are paranoid. Everyone looks pretty calm. Security guards calm. People at the hospital are calm.
Unit code 30 Ringer 2820 East Call Street at the business district 364.
All threat suspect 8253 Bristol 914 1994.
No signs of any foul play.
Highway NRD 528.
At the Gilbert Riverly Recreation Center around 1900 hours.
building that made some loud ass slamming thing. And people are probably paranoid because someone got shot and ended up at that hospital.
1961, 1961, cancel Isaiah 4914, 1989, line up.
1961, can be back in.
1961, roger.
I'm almost positive it was that.
United Family Dispute Returning Order Violation 2840 Frederick Street. Suspect bound flag 30 years, no short range towards code 21036, target zone 47.
Tonight's night.
Ambulance Mike 03 from Harbor Station to 1500 East Pacific Coast Highway.
Alright, man. So, we got a vehicle fire. Alameda? Was that the one we went to? It was close, but no, we're gonna skip it. Thanks for watching, man. Usually Mondays are pretty slow. So Mondays for sure are the slowest day. So I don't really come on. I will here and there, dude. I'll try to be live. I like when there's a lot of calls to go to because then it goes by fast. I don't have to talk as much. It's more exciting. It's not easy to claim your pothole thing. Yeah, because you got to have some type of proof. Oh yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, when I got to the hubcap, there must have been like, I don't know, if I seen how many hubcaps, 8 hubcaps around there that got damaged. Those were just the hubcap cars that popped off. Imagine how many dudes in with rims that, the hubcaps don't pop off got damaged.
Here we're saying that possible it would be 8167 West 3rd Street. See the PR victim in room 2 Mel Black, 50 years.
I mean, on Western and, what is it, Western? It's like Western and 3rd or something? That's the one that cracked my rim. And that shit is still there. It's such a dumb thing. It's a manhole. Like a manhole cover, but it's right in the lane, right? Is it on the left lane? If you're driving, you drive through it. There's a way to avoid it, but if you don't know to avoid it, like if you're going more towards the left part of the lane, you go right into it. And it's a manhole cover, but it's dropped like 4 inches or probably even more than that. And I remember I got out and I measured it. And I was pissed and I got out and I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is on purpose? Like, this is the worst place to put this manhole with it's like a little crater, bro. And on one side, it's like not as deep. It's like maybe 3 inches. But then on the other side, the side that your fucking rim actually hits, when you go through it, on the back side, dude, that shit's like fucking 6 inches deep. So there's like this little rim, dude. I'm sure cars get messed up there all the time, dude. Any car with small tires, forget about it. put another manhole on top. At least it won't be that deep of a fall, dude. They're kind of graded. Cars still have hubcaps? Yeah, man.
15 on 40, 15 on 40, come in.
Hubcaps, dude. I had to go all the way to Wilmington. I couldn't find that fucking hubcap either. I couldn't find it on eBay. I couldn't find it anywhere. I only found one on eBay that was like the stock hubcap. And it was like spray painted all cheaply. So I didn't, and they wanted like $100-something for it for one hubcap. I guess they're kind of rare or some shit. So I went all the way to the junkyard and find it for the junkyards in Wilmington. I found a hubcap place, and he said he had it too for like $30 or $20-something bucks. And I was like, all right, I'll go over there. I get there and it's the same thing. He spray painted it with some shitty ass fucking spray paint, so it doesn't even match, you know. So he ended up getting an aftermarket one. Just fine. I don't give a shit. They're just hubcaps, but I want them to match. Fuck yeah, we pay a road tax. We pay fucking more taxes than anybody. It just the people that are in charge of it run it like shit. I mean, we probably do get a lot of ground movement, and when the rain happens, it fucks up a lot of it. But imagine how big of a difference it would be to have nice roads. Like when you're driving and you go to a freshly paved road, it's all the difference, bro. Like you get on it and you're like, what is this? Even when I drive this car, dude, when I drive like on something that's freshly paved and I get on it, it's like, what the fuck? Am I driving an Audi? It's like shocking, dude.
So you're the 1487, possible 211 GTA progress, 8840 Blanca Avenue, 8840 Blanca Avenue. Also vehicle involved the large red box truck at the location, no further description. Also on with a handgun is code 337 1480.
Yeah, just like when, remember that they gave that rebate? They gave like a $300 rebate. Fuck, $539. We're rolling on E, dude. I'm going to the cheap gas station. This gas station's a ripoff. I forgot what I was saying. Hubcaps. Hubcaps.
379.
Accidents. I think I have some more exciting hubcap talk, dude. I forgot what I was talking about. Hubcaps. Tires. Rims. Dude, these guys are up to no good. Look at those guys, dude.
247, 247, cancel at 328, 3831 will handle.
Obvious gang members. The 99th Street locos. Was hanging out at the school, bullying people, dude, intimidating us. We're not scared anymore. These are our streets too.
77 students domestic violence, 1140 West 81st Street. Suspect, male, black, 47 years, black Nike shirt, 390, no further. Modern code for additional code 2, incident 279, our details 69.
Roads, running smooth roads. Paved roads, the difference in paved roads. No, but I bet you, like, bro, if the next mayor just did all the roads, like, they were like, hey, my plan is just to fix all the roads. Oh yeah, I was talking about that rebate check, right? They gave, like, California sent like some fucking 300 or was it 300 or 400? I think it was like $300 gas rebate because they had the surplus. Basically, the fucking governor was trying to buy people's vote by sending them, hey, we're doing so good, we have a surplus. And we're sending everyone $300 because of the pandemic. But it was like, dude, keep the fucking $300 and fix the roads. Like, fix the roads. Like, you're costing fucking people way more than $300 in wear and tear every fucking year, dude. It is true, man. Like, I need new shocks, dude. I should be rattling with you. They're in really bad shape.
This is the 4873, 4873. This is your Alpha 211 GTA, so go to 8840 Blonde Avenue. Here, the location is stated by the 6-car rental.
Keep your fucking $300. Do something, bro. It's true. They say, like, the state of the LA roads, they cost so much money in maintenance. That's for, like, cheap cars, dude. Imagine you have a really nice car after driving 4 years. Whatever. 4 to 10 years on these roads. And you got, like, a Benz. And you got to replace all the bushings and the shocks and whatever else fucking wears out because of all the fucking wear and tear.
When you send me that last call and cancel the Southeast.
41, 1841, cancel to 355 in Harbor, 585 will handle. 41, roger.
Here with excessive calls.
Oh yeah, so whoever runs, yeah. If they just ran on fixing the roads and they actually did it, they'd be like fucking heroes, bro. Like, imagine if someone ran, then like 4 years later, like, dude, remember I told you I was gonna fix most of the roads? Like, whatever, you could have paid. I've paid 50% of the roads in the city. They'd be like, re-elect this motherfucker. Yes, finish the other half, dude. That's enough. Really, that's what people fucking want from government.
One gunshot heard. Unarmed suspects, male, black, Savar, 1, heavy set, bald. Still code 3 is a 376 1488. Gunshot heard. Yeah. Possible tour in GTA at 8840 Blonde Avenue is not a possible shooting occurred. Paralyzed, 1 gunshot heard. Unarmed suspects, male, black, Savar, 1, heavy set, bald. Still code 3 is a 376 1488. I know if any victims down.
The suspect just left from 9301 Tampa Avenue at the Northridge Mall. From the parking structure, Prairie and Shirley. Suspect, no Hispanic, no shirt, blue jeans, with a bandsaw power tool. Took piping from the ceiling of the parking structure, last seen on a black BMX bike 5 minutes ago, southbound Shirley. Code 2 and 10 and 3, 51764.
Oh, actually, you know, I think they don't fix them.
Yeah, what order?
Well, one, because they really don't give a shit, and they're not really under any pressure to fix them. But two, all the pipes in LA are like 100+ years old, and they're just ticking time bombs. And I think
301 and 303, 301.
I don't know if they're trying to raise more taxes or whatever, but it's like a fucking, I don't know how much, $500 billion job that needs to get done.
No transport.
And I think that's how they kick the can down the road and say, like, well, we can't pave all this stuff because we're just gonna break it up and fix the pipes underneath it pretty soon.
Coordinate the dummy storm lane with the PR and verify the car wishes to meet this time.
You might as well do it right.
Turn left to me.
And that shit does happen, dude. There's a lot of pipes that break in the ground. And it's only gonna get worse, especially if we have a pretty big earthquake.
1413, Shelby, go to 1473.
1413.
X21 followed by Stadium OK Hospital with RA61. X silent, right.
What gives good mileage? EcoBoost Premium Edition. Looks like a 5.0 with 4-cylinder turbo. EcoBoost? What has the EcoBoost? The Ford Fusion? I actually want to get one of those.
840 Blanca.
I don't know though.
Who is up? Roger, there's nothing.
I heard they're good cars. They got good reviews.
27, we're close 6.
They seem to have gotten.
1467, call back as a voicemail, no further.
They seem to have get a lot of mileage. You know, like they get 200,000, even up to 300,000 miles with the maintenance. Some of them. I don't know if I trust them more. Like, dude, this car, Toyota. Like, I know this shit will get to fucking like 300,000 miles. And it's just the other shit that doesn't break. The shit I don't trust on the Fords is like all the air conditioning and all the electronics. All that shit is what nickel and dimes you to death, bro. Oh, you need a fucking new AC compressor. You need some fucking valves, some solenoid shit that leads to the AC compressor, which leads to the belt. Which, whatever, all this shit. Doing Toyotas, they're fucking like so simple. It's all like kind of like modular. That's what some dude was saying. Like, they don't, like, the wiring and all that's like so simple. A lot of their cars have like almost the exact same wiring. Real easy to get to. If something breaks, it breaks super easy. Everything easy to get to, easy to fix.
1017 430 at a residence. 1416 West 51st Place, incident 388.
Parts are cheap. Any mechanic would do it. Like when I had the Beamer, bro, that shit was like anything you need to fix was fucking so stupid the way they put it together.
You're here on the line from 3850 Dublin Avenue. She's saying she has additional information to provide you. Are you able
I
to
think
call her back?
the Germans, they're great fucking performance and everything, dude, but that shit's built for like, I think they like to take really difficult things apart and shit. I remember I watched a video of like the air conditioning little vent was cracked. You have to fucking take off the glove compartment, the glove box. The hand, you gotta go into the back to just change that little AC plastic fucking vent, dude. It's like, if you know what you're doing, it's like a 2-hour job. It doesn't just pop out, bro, with the clip and pop back in. Like, everything is like that. There's some shit down, I forgot what it was that needed to get fixed. They have to remove like the bumper, bro. Like everything was like, just the motor for the windshield wipers, right? You think motor for the windshield wipers. Lift up the hood, you find the fucking motor with probably like three bolts or something. Hell no, bro. Like, you gotta take apart the air intake, the fucking cabin air filters, unplug all this shit. Like, dude, just to get to that stupid fucking motor. And then if it's not it's like this whole fucking contraption, bro. And it's like $500. Used for the junkyard. Alright. That's enough car talk, dude. Yeah. Buy a Toyota. Unless you just have a lot of money, you just lease and buy cars every 4 years. Get whatever the fuck you want. You don't care. I mean, that's how a lot of people that I know them. My friends that got money, just when their cars pretty much get close to being out of warranty, they just sell them. Where the fuck is this freeway entrance? Freeway entrance, where are you?
Train number 5317 and a half South Vermont 5317 and a half South Vermont unit number 2.
I will say though that the Beamer drove like a dream when it was working. That's what everyone says about their older Beamers. Like, bro, when it's not in the shop, I love driving this car. They do drive and handle really nice.
Can I get a little witness to response to one location? Open up the door.
Section 823 is requesting 2 additional units for an open door 13520 Paxton at the subway.
We'll see. If I run into the right Ford Fusion.
Your status.
BW is dead down. 524 Wall Street.
Maybe if I run into the right one.
Apparently chased by a male black armed with a piece of iron. Standby for additional at 395 with the 156.
FBD1, 31 FBD1, your status.
Am I?
31 FBD1, 31.
Dude, my friend, I heard this call come over the scanner, like at the end of the night when I was across town though, and I heard of this expanded traffic collision.
FB31, 31 FB31, come in.
And it was just an expanded. I didn't get the details on it, but there was like a lot of. They sent a lot of rescue ambulances and engines. And it ended up being my friend's friend, dude. And he died. I'm glad I didn't go.
Antenna 388. Any unit in the vicinity, 10867 is requesting a backup air unit and a supervisor and one the north of Norbank on 2 suspects.
Seeing a possible AW6 day down, 524 Wall Street. PR started about 6 on the wall. There are 2 suspects. Suspect is
What was this? Backup air unit supervisor.
for Wall Street. PR started.
Supervisor and one antenna 388. Any unit in the vicinity, 10867 is requesting a backup air unit and a supervisor and one the north of Norbank on 2 suspects.
Valley at a
399, 3237.
Call him. His number is in the comments of the call regarding the suspects vandalizing some cameras.
This light.
Roger.
Clinic 37 23 from commercial on Bigness to 524 Wall Street.
battery domestic violence, 1511 West, Inglewood Place, code 20398, Audi 289. Cancel at 398, 391 landing. Semi rupture. 247, 2847, possible battery just occurred in 111 Lucas Avenue, code 399, RD237.
Alright, man, I'll see you guys probably, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow.
So 137 issue call is 6 on wall, PR by suspect number 1. We'll haul with a cigarette lighter to descend 10 on fire. Then started
We'll see if anything pops up. But like I said, dude, everything is, it's pretty slow, even during the day. Like, I don't really hear of any big calls. But there always will be something here and there. Sign up to the other channel, dude. It's called Alien Alphabet on YouTube. If I wake up early enough, and maybe I can get a co-pilot to go with me.
Having 59, 20 minutes.
I'll think about going to the Air Force Base tomorrow. But it'll be on that other channel.